you get out there and play?
He put the in suck.
Is Spike Lee still there? Is he still going?
Yeah, I ended up at one of those games with him.
Yeah, I actually, I was, we had to pass each other in one of those hallways, so he spoke to me. I wasn't going to speak.
Oh, yeah, to me, he wouldn't speak.
What did he say?
He spoke to me. He just said, hi.
Yeah, well, because you're black. With me, it's like he told Chris Rock that he goes, you tell your boy Stern he's probably talking some trash over there. I mean, you tell my boys are going to come over and kick his ass.
What about him?
I said to Chris, go back and tell your boy that I'm more than willing to forget his boys and forget my boys. I'll go meet with him out in the back and we'll see what happens. Let's mix it up.
Hysterical.
Please, you know what? That guy, his wife can kick his ass.
Yeah.
You think you could take him out?
Probably not, but I'm not going to take his crap.
Hey, you're not going to go down without a fight.
I've been in many fights and lost almost every one of them, but I'll tell you what, I get a punch or two in before I go down.
You know what? You showed me something with Gary Busey.
Put me in the room. I will fight back. I'm not a complete girl.
Do you still remember how to do karate, or has that?
Yeah, I know some karate.
Still,
he's got killer moves.
I was a high-level brown belt.
You went through a very odd Elvis period.
Speaking of Elvis, I did.
No, you did. You used to come in after you did karate, and I would talk to you about somebody. Oh yeah, some other disc jockey was talking crap about you, and you would go, if I get a hold of him, you know what I would do? And you put your hands up and start doing karate. It was very strange.
Yeah.
I'd kick his ass. I'd go boom right to his nose. Oh.
You see that?
Yeah, I'd still lose the fight. You know what? Because I used to go to karate on weekends, and the sensei would stand there and let me beat him up. And I go, man, I'm good.
Yeah.
One time he decided to fight back. He whacked me right in my throat. I went down like a girl.
But that's the beauty of karate, like where they go.
Yeah, they go, do this move, do that move. But meanwhile, the other guy ain't fighting.
Pretend some guy comes up from behind. He wants to strangle you. So the guy hands him his hand, and he puts it. Now, first off, the whole gi thing. Like, guys who attack you are high on crack and aren't wearing shirts. They're not wearing big shirts with handles on the front of them. They use the gi like a handle.
They need the gi.
Yeah, the guy comes in, they grab him by the lapel of the gi, they pull him, then they trip him. It's like, the guy's wearing a wife beater, and he's covered with sweat and afro sheen. Please.
Let me ask you something. I'm speaking about Elvis. It got me thinking about something.
Yes.
This guy, R. Kelly, the singer, who they say now they got tapes of him with 15-year-old girls and 14-year-old girls. Mm-hmm. Is there any difference from what Elvis was doing?
Or anybody else, I mean, there's lots of guys who've run off with 15-year-olds.
The difference is Elvis asked her father, and her father just handed her over.
Yeah, but don't you think Elvis had a period of time where he was screwing around with her behind the father's back?
Oh, she admits that now.
Yeah.
That she went to the house to live with him when she was 15 or 14.
How come Elvis didn't go to jail, but R. Kelly will?
Because it wasn't as big.
I'm not defending the guy. I don't think guys should be dating 14-year-olds.
Didn't Seinfeld get away with it?
Yeah, didn't Seinfeld date a 16-year-old?
17-year-old.
17-year-old.
Yeah, but that was,
no, excuse me. She was 16 when he met her in Central Park.
No.
Yeah.
17.
She turned 17 when she turned 17.
You know what? He might be right.
I know I'm right.
She turned 17 while they were dating.
Yeah.
Really?
You know what? He's right.
Yeah, because they had I remember they had a big birthday.
Excuse me?
So you think he was having sex with her before she turned 17?
Listen, I wasn't there, but what do you think?
I think he got her in the park.
You think he just wanted to talk?
Who knows?
One more reason for the blacks to hate the Jews if R. Kelly goes down for this.
That's right.
It's okay for Seinfeld. It's okay for Elvis, but
I think Seinfeld, Elvis, and R. Kelly should all go to jail.
Well, in Bo Derek's new book, she admits that when her husband got together with her, it was illegal because she was only 15.
And by the way, when did 17 become okay? Like you just said, well, she was 17.
Because 16,
I think 17 is the legal age.
I thought it was 18.
I always thought it was 18.
No, I think it's 16.
See, I've only been dating 18-year-olds.
oh, no.
The legal age of consent for sex is 17.
Well,
I'm a screwball. I'm missing out on everything.
I know something about this topic because it comes up not only in my own personal life, but on my radio show quite a bit.
Yeah.
And here's the deal. It is different in every state.
Yes. I'm talking about New York.
With different... Oh, I'm sorry. But
we're dating here in New York.
You guys get around. I mean, your show gets out to other states.
Yeah, you could be in another state.
Yeah, you never know when you're going to need some ass on the road. And, you know, some states like Hawaii is completely different, and there's other states where, you know, she can be 15 as long as you're 14 and have some retardation and stuff. There's all these crazy rules.
I know.
And here's the thing. We can't just pick a number and all vote on it.
And all agree.
But, like, we got it with booze. We got it with going into the Army.
And
we have
voting.
it for voting.
Yeah, I like that the states want the right to determine what age you should date. Like they don't want to give that up to the federal government.
Yeah, but there are some states where it's 12.
But that's what I mean. But if you lived in one of those states, then you come out to New York for vacation, you see a hot 13-year-old, you nail her, next thing you know, you're in with Jason Williams.
Well, you know what? That was Luis Bologna.
Let me ask you, everybody has their own. How old are you now?
I'm 37.
All right. What's the youngest you would date? Sir, be serious.
Well, I don't like talking a whole lot, so I'd say 20.
20.
Yeah, I could.
See, that's too young for me. Because I'm 48 now. I can't be dating.
You wouldn't go 20.
No, I'll tell you what. When I first got single, you know, I did a little bit of dating.
Right.
And I was with some chick. We made love. And she says to me...
You call that making love?
Well, I was making love. She wasn't. So, I'm talking to her and everything, and we're talking, and she mentioned something about high school. And I said, wait, she about something about high school. So I go, well, how old are you exactly? And she goes, oh, I'm 22. You know, because she was talking about high school. Like, it was fairly recent.
It was not that long ago.
She wasn't that dumb that she was still in high school. So I was just like... Man, I thought she was like, because I looked at her, I thought she was about 28, 29. I said, you're 22?
22 felt a little too young?
Yeah. I said, you're too young for me. She goes, well, what do you want to do now? I said, I don't know.
Can I take it back?
You feel like a woman,
The whole relationship becomes... Well, we used to use phones that had these round dials on them. They didn't have they didn't have buttons.
Yeah, I go, you ever see the movie Love Story?
So what's your age, Howard?
I think about, the youngest I would go?
Yeah.
22.
Like 25, maybe.
Now, let me ask you a question.
26.
Do you ever have the conversation in your head?
He lied. He did go 22.
Yeah.
I did, but I didn't know.
Do you ever have the conversation in your head, like, will it ever matter to you that you'll eventually probably date somebody younger than your daughter?
I ain't going to do that.
Well,
yes,
you will. Because in 8 years, your daughter will be 25, and you'll only be 50-something.
Yeah,
you'll still date a 25-year-old.
What, are you moving the date
You're
up?
not moving up.
I'm not going younger. I'll just go the same age as my daughter.
All right, so when she's...
When your daughter's 40, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Oh, then I'm dating younger.
That's what
I'll be
we're
90.
saying.
I ain't going to date no...
You know what?
I ain't going to date no 90-year-old.
When you're 90, you still want to date a 25-year-old.
Of course.
You're not going to say, oh, a 40-year-old's young. You want a 25-year-old.
You do the best. You try to go as young as you can.
Yeah.
Well, usually, though, those 70, 80-year-old guys, they're in the 35 and up.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Because you can't get 25-year-olds. They won't go for you. Like, when you're 70, I see, like, some of the older movie stars and stuff, they get chicks, like, 40, but still look okay.
Right. They're
and some of them
at 40. Yeah,
like Papa John Phillips, when he was a Mamas and the Papas guy and everything. Like I saw when he got older, he was like with 40.
No Michelle Phillips.
Yeah, he wasn't with Michelle Phillips anymore, but he had chicks younger than him.
Yeah, but that's Papa John. I mean, if you're a big celebrity, like you've seen like Rodney Dangerfield's wife.
Yeah, she's hot.
Yeah, look at Larry King.
Yeah, that's true.
You could do it.
I had that old guy get Anna Nicole Smith. She was like 24 when he got her.
He just paid her.
Give me a break.
What do you think those guys are doing?
What do you pay them to?
When you're like that guy was smart. He was like, you know what? I got a nice hot piece of ass like Anna Nicole. I got to take a break, by the way.
He said, I'll give you half my fortune.
Well, that's what Larry King says, too. It's just he doesn't say it outright.
Yeah, I mean, with Anna Nicole Smith, she knew the deal. She was marrying the guy, and she was like, hey, at least he's going to take care of me after he drops, which is going to be any day.
Right.
I'll deal with the...
All right, listen, I got to take a break. Because it's been an hour. We're going to take a break. We'll come back. We'll get to your phone calls right after these words.
Here's Scary Garver with Jesse Ventura.
Would you ever legalize marijuana? Would I? I can't legalize it. You got to have a legislature legalize it. You have to remember something. A governor doesn't make any laws. The legislature makes laws. I simply can veto or sign them into law.
Is Vince McMahon really a dick?
these are the kind of questions I'm not answering questions like that. You can ask me questions that are relevant, but nothing like that.
Let's go. Let's go.
What do you think of Howard Stern?
Let's go.
I don't think of him.
Okay, thanks a lot.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show.
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah.
Hey, let's go to Lynn. Lynn, you're on the air.
Hi, I wanted to talk to you about Adam Carolla today. I'm really, really loving Adam being on there, and I'm hoping that you get rid of Artie.
Oh.
Artie's out, Adam's in.
Yes.
No,
thank you, Howard.
Nobody could fill Artie's small shoes.
I think Adam can.
Thank you.
I
Adam's
appreciate
great.
that, but Artie's great. He'll be back.
No, Adam's rope is tied to Jimmy Kimmel. he can't possibly come work here and leave Jimmy's side.
Since when do you call penis a rope?
Because those two things are Adam's hitched himself to Jimmy in a big way.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Let me say this, and I hope Jimmy's listening. Jimmy is a star maker.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you know.
No, I met Jimmy. I was teaching boxing.
Really?
Yes. He got me on the radio, and he launched my career.
So now you feel indebted to him.
He launched Carson Daly's career.
Did he?
Absolutely. Carson Daly was like a kid. He met him in Palm Springs.
So we can beat up Jimmy for bringing us Carson Daly?
Yes, you have him to blame. The world has
I read a review of
him to blame.
Carson Daly's new talk show, and basically said it was the biggest kiss-ass session on the planet.
Well, what else is he going to do?
I know.
I like Carson.
Let me ask you something. When is Jimmy going to launch Jimmy's career?
He's so busy launching everyone else.
Thank you.
What's on TV?
Hey, well, speaking of Carson Daly, did you know E picked up Carson Daly's show?
Yes, we talked about that, as a matter of fact.
So what else are you going to tell us that we already know?
Tell us something we don't know.
Did you know the president is George W. Bush?
I wanted to tell you what was on TV tonight.
Did you know that Jack Parr used to host the Tonight Show?
Come on.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus.
Oh, speaking of that,
her new show tonight.
It looks like her show is every bit as bad as all the other Seinfeld guys.
Uh-oh.
Her show is on tonight. It airs what time? I got to watch it.
It airs at 8:30.
8:30 on NBC. It's called
Watching Ellie.
Yeah, Watching Ellie. From what I understand, they don't even say this in the reviews. Linda Stacy reviewed it yesterday. It's the worst review of a show ever. She gave it 1 star. I think the Jason Alexander show got better reviews. And this time, I think Julia Louis-Dreyfus demanded that her own husband, Brad Hall.
Yeah, he had to develop the show, right?
She demanded that he writes the show.
Well, with credentials like son of Sniglets.
Yeah.
How could you be turned away?
Like, is love blind or what? Like, you're about to get your own network show. Do you get Brad... whatever his name is. Hall.
Brad Hall.
Wasn't he the worst Weekend Update guy Saturday Night Live ever had?
But I'd like to see his resume, like Saturday Night Live, November 85 to January 86, and Sniglets, son of Sniglets, stepson of Sniglets, cousin of Sniglets.
See, I don't think I'm talking about the Sniglet guy.
Isn't that guy in that Brad Hall?
I wouldn't know. I don't know the Sniglets.
Brad, the blonde guy on Saturday Night Live.
That's him.
He didn't do Sniglets.
Who did the Sniglets?
His name is Brad. I don't know her husband's name. Anyway,
find out who did the son of Sniglets.
Her husband's name is Brad Hall.
All right, listen to this. I don't even think he's the Brad Hall who had Sniglets, is what I'm saying. It was a different Brad Hall.
So he only has Saturday Night Live as on his resume.
Yeah, the hardest part about Watching Ellie, which is the name of the show, Julia Louis-Dreyfus's new show is, well, watching it.
Oh.
That's because everyone, me included, loves Julia Louis-Dreyfus, and it's painful to watch her knocking herself out with material that's such a dog, it needs a leash to go out. Husband's probably lying in bed. I'll write your show. You know what? All these other Seinfeld shows fail because they're not edgy.
Now, what happens when he puts her in a show that fails miserably? What happens to the marriage?
Oh, please. Immediate marriage counseling. You screwed me. No, they probably sit there and then go, this show's so good, the public doesn't understand it.
Yes, we're ahead of our time.
By the way, Rich Hall did Sniglets.
Oh, Rich Hall.
Thank you.
Rich Hall for Sniglets.
She goes,
Yeah, wasn't he on Saturday Night Live too? Or am I making too much of this?
So the review starts out that you're not. The show's a dog and needs Elise to go out. If that's not terrible enough, the clever producers, 𝗦𝗫𝗄𝗿𝗱 or somebody, came up with the idea of putting a freaking digital stopwatch in the corner of the screen, which is constantly running to show you how much longer the show has to go.
Oh, what a bad idea.
Presumably, they put it in the show to inform us, the idiot viewers, that, yes, Ellie's frenzy is happening in real time. Instead, the stopwatch is like a radio communique to a sinking ship. It's true. Imagine a bad show telling you how much time is left in the show.
Yeah, it's miserable.
I kept watching it to see how much longer I'd have to go before I was rescued. Man, this is a bad review.
Listen, though, it got 1 star. I got -4 stars on one show. The Man Show got -3.5, and another show I did got -4 stars. So,
so you're saying this is really a good show?
1 star would sound pretty good to me.
Right off, and I can't be too clear about this, it's not Louis Dreyfus's fault. She's doing the best anybody could under the circumstances and the setup. Boy, this is the worst review. Ellie is supposed to... Aren't you glad, though, it's a bad show?
Oh, yeah.
I am, too.
I'm glad that... I love Jason Alexander, but I'm glad they're all failing.
I am, too. I like that they're all failing.
But
why do I like that? Explain that to me psychologically.
But that's how you are. I mean, I'm like so bad, I hope our show sucks.
Yeah. You want to be
such an idiot. I'm so jealous, I even hope our show doesn't work.
You know what? I was somewhere the other day, and they had a poster of Kramer, and I laughed because I said, yes, that's all he's ever going to be.
He's Kramer. He's the...
Stop trying to be something else.
Yeah, and, Seinfeld must love all of this. I wish Seinfeld would do another show and fail.
Oh, yeah.
That would be the ultimate.
That's what would happen. He would fail again.
But he should never, because now everyone looks at him as the genius. It's like the coach who leaves after the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he can't do another show.
The team goes 5-11 the next year, and you're the genius, whether your star players got hurt or whatever. But
I'm fascinated that I am happy when other people fail. I've talked to my psychiatrist about it. It's basically that I feel that I should be the only person in the world entitled to a show business career.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, well, that's what I say.
That's what you say, but I don't think that's true.
You think you should be the only person alive.
Right.
Forget about showbiz.
Then there's no reason to be a showbiz.
I should be the only person getting laid.
𝗦𝗫𝗄𝗿𝗱.
You know what my fantasy was as a little child?
What?
That a nuclear bomb would go off.
Yeah.
And everyone would lose their vocal cords except for me. And I would be the only guy who could be an actor and could be used in voiceover commercials.
Voiceover commercials?
Yeah, and I would be rich. Because I knew I couldn't get the work otherwise. Everyone else would have to lose their voice.
So you're the only guy left.
I did the same thing if you replace vocal cord with male genitalia. Right. Exact same fantasy. Exactly. No,
I once got offered a movie about that. I once got offered a movie about that. I was the last guy on Earth with male genitalia.
Really?
And I had to bang everyone, including the president's wife. But I never did the movie. It seemed a little slim.
After they got past the premise, there wasn't much left.
Yeah. You know what's weird, though? What's weird is when you hate every other show, especially comedy show, other than your show, right, and you're asked to do a show. Like, I did Son of the Beach. I sabotaged the whole show. I lit the set on fire.
Oh, you did a good job. I watched him on the dailies.
Yeah.
He's funny in it. He's good. Adam did a good job on Son of the Beach.
But it is weird that when you're doing someone else's show and you're thinking, I hope this show isn't better than my show.
Yeah, right.
And you're like reading the script and you go, I'm in this show, but I kind of hope I don't want it to suck.
Do well.
But let's not have it do too good.
Yeah. They don't want this thing to do well.
Oh, goodness.
I sat at home yesterday watching Son of the Beach dailies. That's where, we're shooting. And I'm watching the one with Gilbert Gottfried where he turns into Dracula.
Yes. Gilbert's coming back.
He plays Nakas Johnstein, an Israeli lifeguard.
Yes.
And Gilbert looks as funny as the lifeguard with a big beard.
Because doesn't he have, like,
Pace.
He has a beard.
And a big hat.
He gets bitten by a vampire, and he comes back as 𝗦𝗵ci𝘄𝗿𝗍.
Oh, my goodness. Can't even say his name.
It's so funny because you know how good he is, and he's dressed up, and they shoot him with, like, just, you can see his eyes, and everything else is in shadows. And he's Dracula, and he's so good at it. You know what? I got to bring in the dailies and just play a little bit of the tape for you. That's how good it is.
Oh, my goodness.
It's the funniest friggin' thing you ever saw. And he's Dracula, and then he tries to hypnotize 𝗦𝗵cie, who plays Kimberly.
Right.
So that she'll come with him and be one of the children of the day.
Oh, the children of the night.
Children of the night. Kimberly, you want adventure. You should see him. And he's into it.
Of course he is. He loves that character.
Is Kimberly the pregnant one, or am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, you can say that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's known.
Yeah, wait a minute. How are they working around her pregnancy?
Yeah, they figured out how to shoot her around.
They got a body double.
Yeah.
Like ferns in front of her belly.
Oh,
but
that's
she
funny.
is hot.
She's hot,
even pregnant.
Yeah.
Even better. Even better. Her breasts are all swollen.
What's she the body on that new chick we got, Porcelain Bidet? Did you see her?
Oh, yeah.
That's some little body on her.
Yeah.
Dude, I heard she's hot.
Yeah,
Somebody
she's hot.
telling me that they'd seen it.
Is she hot?
Yeah.
Hot.
But she's hot. She's stripper
Can't wait
hot.
to meet her.
Does anybody else want to hear the rest of the...
She's stripper
Can't wait
hot.
to meet her.
Does anybody else want to hear the rest of the Julia Louis-Dreyfus negative review and really have a good day? Or do you want me to stop?
Well, you know what's going to happen to Seinfeld is, after a while, all of the accolades for this current series will go away, and then he'll come back to save television again and fail miserably.
Ellie is supposed to be a Los Angeles lounge singer whose life is always in a frenzy. I mean, it's not like she works days. What's the problem here? Clearly, they're trying the Seinfeld format where nothing happens, but they've added constant chaos because clearly the writing isn't funny enough to withstand nothing happening. The best part of the show is Louis Dreyfus's gorgeous singing voice, which she employs in her nightclub gig at the end of each show. So she actually sings.
So this is so she gets to sing.
Gee, didn't we see this formula before? Oh, yes, on Seinfeld. Remember at the end he used to do stand-up?
Right.
Yeah. Then they go into the plot. There's a horrible guy who plays the husband, and there's a horrible actress who plays the sister, the incredibly annoying sister.
So she's going to ruin the lives of other actors and actresses.
And the first one is one where she, with its sister, is on the toilet. Like, that's the joke, because she's sitting on a toilet. So it's like, that's how bad it is. The whole thing's about, who cares if your sister's sitting on a toilet? Seen that a million times, all of a sudden it's a big deal. Then she's got a handyman and a Swedish building superintendent.
Where does it take place? Is it L.A. or New York?
I don't know.
I don't think anybody stayed around long enough to figure that out.
Oh, L.A. L.A.
Is it L.A.?
Yeah, on tonight's premiere, the toilet overflows while Ellie is trying to get to her gig. Everyone wants to talk to her, and she's in a flowing frenzy. For some reason, the water is 3 inches high in the bathroom, but never flows into the rest of her large apartment.
We have doors like sub-doors, sub-hatches in L.A. They seal. You twist lock.
Like on the Poseidon Adventure.
It's a submarine, this apartment.
Yeah, we have bulkheads. We don't have hallways. L.A.'s great that way. It's unsinkable.
So we'll see what happens.
Hey, Howard, there's a couple other things I just wanted to tell you that was on.
Go ahead, Ganji.
There's a couple celebrities being saluted tonight.
Really?
Oh, good.
TNT. Nicolas Cage is being saluted.
For what?
Who?
For his great acting career. Samuel Jackson is hosting it, and
next week, they salute Samuel Jackson and Nicolas Cage hosting.
Right. But what organization is doing this?
The Mentally Retarded Association.
American Cinematheque.
Oh, whatever that is.
And, Jim Carrey's going to be there, Dennis Franz, Dennis Hopper, Jay Leno, Elizabeth Shue.
Jay Leno showing up?
Yeah.
Wow. Hey.
To honor Nicolas Cage.
I drove my motorcycle here.
And then on public television, you know that the Kennedy Center honors?
Right.
They're doing Whoopi Goldberg.
Oh. We don't see enough of her.
Promos for the Oscars? Because she's hosting this year.
No. What do they look like?
I don't know. They're just showing people being frantic and doing things, and they say, yes. And then Whoopi comes on with a weird hairdo, and she goes, yes, you must get ready for the Oscars. So everybody's supposed to get ready because Whoopi's coming with her Oscars.
All right, we got to get rid of this affirmative action. It's going way too far with the host of the Oscars.
Just Buffy in Smallville.
All right, you know what a Superman freak I am, and the Superman that I really like is the original Superman with George Reeves.
Sure.
Oh, of course, that was the best.
So I'm reading this book called Hollywood Book of Death.
Uh-huh.
I got some See, I thought I knew everything about George Reeves, but evidently there's more stuff for us to know. Like, you know that he died in his house. There were 2 bullet holes in the wall.
Right.
And they're not. Some people think it was a suicide. The coroner called it a suicide, but friends of his.
How'd the bullet holes get in the wall?
I don't know. Like the bullets passed through him, but there were 2 of them. So if you're going to kill yourself, how do you shoot yourself twice?
And miss.
Well, he was faster than a speeding bullet, so he was able to fire the first one. Just like when Jason Williams' butler killed himself, or chauffeur.
Yeah.
He killed himself. He fired it from a distance, and he ran in front of the buckshot.
Yeah.
He drove in front of it.
So anyway,
Superman.
This guy, George Reeves, they're never quite clear whether he killed himself. In fact, all of his close friends say if you knew George Reeves, you know he didn't kill himself. But then they says his close friends were Gig Young, who later would murder his wife and commit suicide.
Right.
And Alan Ladd, who committed suicide from a combination of pills and alcohol.
So all of them were into suicide.
And by the way, how good a friend are you when you go, oh, yeah, I knew he was going to kill himself. I just didn't do anything. It was only a matter of days.
This I like, too. So he was a real depressed guy because he considered himself a real actor, and he took the Superman role, and he knew it was going to kill off his future acting roles, but he did it anyway. And but it says in the book, he goes, things were really bad. He had to wear that stupid Superman outfit and everything, and he had occasional screen roles, but his TV image did harm his chances on the big screen.
What was he doing before Superman? Nobody knows.
He did a walk-on on Gone with the Wind.
Yeah, he had 10 Oscars.
Yeah.
And then
so then it says, soon, however, things turned around professionally for him. I go, oh, good.
Oh, yeah, what happened?
At the time of his death, Reeves was started to start an Australian personal appearance tour, so he'd have to dress up as Superman. He was going to get $20,000 for that.
That was a turnaround?
Yeah. In addition, he was under contract to begin a new Superman TV series in 1960 and to participate in a televised exhibition boxing match with light heavyweight champion Archie Moore. He was going to... How is that a career turnaround? He's going to be boxing...
And he's still got to be Superman.
Yeah.
And his agent just landed him a snuff film.
But the best part of this whole book is, and this is something I didn't know about the guy.
All right.
This is just unbelievable. Reeves was buried wearing the gray double-breasted suit he wore as Clark Kent on Superman.
Kidding.
You think that's going to piss him off?
Well, now he's pissed in his grave.
Yeah.
To be fair, he was in it when he died. He was just too fat. They couldn't get him out of it.
I think that's the funniest. That's like Tarzan was buried in a loincloth.
No, he was.
Well, Bela Lugosi, if you're going to bury me, and I'm this guy who plays Superman on TV, at least put me in the Superman outfit. Not in my double-breasted Clark Kent suit.
Yeah, nobody liked him as Clark Kent.
Yeah.
Plus, if there's an afterlife, you're going to need to make some scratch, right? I mean, you're going to have to gig. Maybe do like a boat show in heaven or hell. You're going to need the outfit, right?
I'm elected, I will change the divorce laws.
Good morning, everybody. Yeah, I just got back from Los Angeles. I was in Los Angeles. That's why we weren't here on Friday. I was out there. Miserable. It's nice to be miserable on both coasts.
Really? It wasn't good?
No, it was. I had to go do some annoying type business.
And no break, no fun?
No, I had some fun, actually. Well, Friday I did the radio show. Got up at 4 in the morning, did the radio show, hopped on the plane at noon. Thursday, rather. Yeah.
You did a show?
No. Thursday, I did the show, hopped on the plane. That takes another 6 hours. Got to L.A. around 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock our time. Then I had to go into a meeting that ended around midnight. I realized it was 3 in the morning for me. And then...
almost 24 hours.
Yeah. But then on Friday, I hung out at the pool. Old Casey said, "You don't look tan." Here I was thinking I was kind of tan. I hung out by the pool.
Yeah.
You know, read a script. Nah. I was over at the Four Seasons. The pool scene there is getting a little old. I mean, I'm not seeing any celebs.
Where has the crowd moved now?
I don't know. I seem to be the only celeb poolside. And it was crowded, but there was lots of moms and their kids and gay dudes with their lovers.
Really?
Yeah. Ralph was out there with me and my friend Richie, too.
So you fit right in?
Yeah, well, listen to this. I decided to go for a swim in the pool, because nobody ever uses the pool.
No, you just sit around the pool.
Yeah, everyone just sits around the pool. So I go in the pool, figure out dunk in the pool. So Ralph goes in with me. He grabs me and scoops me up in his arms and starts carrying me around in his arms in the pool. And I start, and I'm punching him, trying to get away from him. What a scene. What a scene. It was the funniest thing you ever saw. I was laughing my ass off. I got to admit, it was funny. There were these two gay guys looking at him. I knew that Howard Stern was gay. It was funny as hell. You would have laughed your ass off. So, he's such a homo. And then, so Friday night I had some fun. I went out to dinner, went over to this place called Ago. Not Spago, Ago.
Ago? Without the SP.
Yeah, ran into Daisy Fuentes.
Oh, really?
At the bar. Yeah. I was going to invite her over. I was going to invite her over to come over and sit with us, have some dinner, but because I was with Rick Rubin and Richie and, Ralph showed up. The usual crowd.
And she was just sitting there?
Yeah, she was sitting there, but she was with this guy. But and I was like, if I invite her over, I guess the guy's got to come over.
He's got to come too, I guess.
But then it turns out maybe she wasn't with the guy, because then we couldn't figure out what was going on.
It never occurs to you to ask, what's going on?
And I said to Ralph, hey, man, let's get Daisy Fuentes over. He goes, she's fat. We don't need her here.
So what? You're the only girl here, Ralph.
Yeah. She's fat.
Spread it around.
And, for a guy who has nothing going on in his life, he's like awfully was like, he was like, so he says to the waiter, I want some clams, shrimp.
I hate it when he goes to a restaurant. He can never get what's on the menu.
Yeah, wait. I want some clams, shrimp. It was really getting me annoyed. Wait, he goes, and some, like seafood.
Scallops.
Yeah, scallops.
It's like...
I was ready to punch him, man. Wait. He goes, and very little pasta in that. It's a pasta with seafood, but I want very little pasta and lots of shrimps. So, yeah, go home and eat. So,
right, fix your own food.
Right, so it comes to the table, and there's it's like a lot of pasta, and, they have like little baby shrimp and some clams. But, he's got some high-protein thing, so he starts pouting to the waiter. The waiter goes, is everything all right, sir? And he goes, well, not actually, no. You call these shrimp? These are so tiny, these shrimp.
Meanwhile, if the waiter goes in and says anything to the chef, look at his balls.
Yeah, of course. And because he's sitting near me, they start to take him seriously because they're nervous.
Mr. Ralph.
So I said to the waiter, please, you can leave. I'll take care of this. This is fine.
Put it in a dog dish.
I said, yeah, go home and eat. Leave.
You should have told the waiter, just throw him out. Do you have bouncers?
You did dump the spaghetti on his head.
I don't know this man. I don't know how he got to my table.
Yeah, and even like Rick Rubin was like, this is annoying with him.
It is. He does this all the time. He can't help it.
He pouts like a bitch.
Is he being funny or?
No, he's all irritated. That's serious. Yeah, he's irritated about his food.
But he goes to the restaurant. Nothing on the menu pleases him.
Right.
And so he's got to start monkeying with the dish that he orders.
Well, I'm sorry. This is not what I asked for.
Meanwhile, he should be waiting his table. Simple.
Yeah. And then,
why you keep hanging out with him?
I don't know. I'm going to have to really start evaluating.
Evaluate that, yes.
Yeah. And then a bunch of us went to, let me make sure I know the name of this place. Oh, 𝗛𝗶. You ever been there?
I've heard about it.
𝗛𝗶. Yeah. Man, Los Angeles is amazing. This 𝗛𝗶. How often do I get to go out?
Mm-hmm.
𝗛𝗶. Let me talk about this when we get back.
Okay.
All right. Let me pick up at 𝗛𝗶. Because I got a lot to say about L.A. and 𝗛𝗶.
All right.
𝗛𝗶 is a great scene. But I'll tell you all about it. If we get out to L.A., you got to check this out. We'll be back right after these words.
I think Howard Stern is a moron. He's pathetic, he's low class, insensitive, a self-promoting sleazeball. I also think he's funny as hell. He cracks me up all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm always laughing. I turn it on and go, this guy's good. Howard Stern Show.
They're the best, really.
Hi, this is Jay Barrymore, and I'm sending a love message to Howard. Howard, I adore you. There is no one like you. The world needs you, and it's a better place because you're here. You're an incredible person.
Yeah. Just my answer, Moss.
Jay Barrymore say that.
Yeah. How's she doing? I got up at midnight last night, and I didn't get back to sleep till 4 o'clock.
Then it was time to get up.
Then it was time to get up, and I'm sitting here so drowsy, I can't begin to tell you.
What are you, like jet lagged or something? Is that why?
I don't know. I don't know. I think I get hungry during the middle of the night because I don't eat enough. Because I'm always trying to stay thin. And I never know exactly how much to eat,
Even on this protein thing, you just can't pop a little protein?
No. Never. Protein doesn't satisfy me. You know what satisfies me? A big hunk of bread.
Oh.
Some good old nasty bread and pasta with sauce. I like that. That puts me right to sleep.
Especially when you haven't had it.
Yeah, that bloats me, and that makes me fat, but it makes me go to sleep, too. Yeah, so I'm like a tiger. I lay in bed waiting for my next meal. I watch TV. I watch all kind of crap. I actually sat through a half hour of Richard Simmons last night with his how proud he is of his piece of crap that he sells. Piece of plastic crap. Looks like a pocket calculator, but you just, what do you call it? You slap down the windows?
Deal-a-meal.
It's not Deal-a-meal. He's got a new thing.
Oh, it's not Deal-a-meal.
And this combines all his information and knowledge. I guess they got rid of all the Deal-a-meals.
Oh.
So here he was telling everybody.
I don't know what the new name of it is. I won't sit and watch that.
He was telling everybody to get the cards. Then these idiots buy the cards, and now that's no good.
No, the cards don't work.
Yeah, now he's got a plastic thing, and you just knock down the windows.
So everybody who got the cards can now get the plastic window.
Yeah, so he's got something new. He's fat as a cow on this infomercial.
And he wears the strangest clothes.
Yeah, he dresses like a freak, and he's fat. And he's telling all these fatzos how to lose weight. He goes, first you got to get, this is the greatest. So, yeah. You eat 2 waffles, that's 2 starches. Slap the window down, 2 starches. This puts control in your life.
This gives you the control.
And you put down your waters. You have 2 cups of water.
Oh, even the water.
And your syrup is 1 fat, and your butter is another fat, because I can't eat waffles without syrup and butter. It's like, you know what? Suck my... You know what I'm saying?
But I love how he ends it with, it's your turn. turn.
Yeah.
It's
your turn. It's your turn to make me rich.
It's your turn.
It's your turn. It's like, you know, go to Weight Watchers.
And we always have to be so sad that we're crying.
Yeah.
Your turn.
Then he gets this black guy who was, like, used to weigh 400 pounds. And he came up there, and he was, you know, he's in pretty good shape. And,
he slapped down those windows?
Yeah, supposedly. I don't see it. And then he gets people who lose like 190 pounds, but they're still fat as cows.
Yeah, like they need to lose 500.
Yeah. Big fat bastards. Get a grip on reality. And I just can't stand that he's so wealthy for just doing nothing, except telling people like, hey, man.
Shuffle some cards or slap some windows.
Yeah, and then there's a couple of inspirational windows. I want you to say to yourself every day, I am good enough, and then smack your window down, and every day you'll have to say, I am good. You know, don't be such a condescending little prick. Give me a break. I'm an adult. And then you see people sitting in the audience, like, nodding their heads at everything he says.
And clapping.
And clapping.
Oh, Richard.
You're good enough. You're good enough. Eat me, dickwad. Sick of it. I'm not obviously good enough. Yeah, and then he goes, and eating and exercise, sweat. When he says sweat, I want to vomit. I do. I want to throw up now. I'm feeling nauseous as I say it. Eating and sweating. You have to sweat. So he's got some fakakta tape that he sells you. Where you know, and then the big fatso's like, it's so much fun. It's dancing. It's not even exercise. And it's like, you know what? It is an exercise. I don't know what you're doing there. No wonder you're fat.
The hokey pokey.
And it disgusts me that America is just filled with so many fat people. It's like, come on. There's too much food in this country. They should make everybody hunt for their own food.
Big and fat.
Everybody would be thin and ripped.
Right. Give everybody a knife and salt.
Yeah, and go out and hunt.
Maybe we'll throw in some matches.
Yeah, you'll see all these fat yentas, you know. And then he goes, and maybe you'll be selected to be on my cruise to lose. Imagine the losers, all on one cruise. My cruise to lose. They should just make everybody hunt. Does this look like you're suffering? Do you see what? My belly. Do you see what we're eating here? Does this look like you're suffering? No one in this country looks like they're suffering. Poor people are fat. It's disgraceful. Man, do I look like I'm suffering?
Well.
Unreal. Anyway, so I was telling you, I went out to L.A. So I did the radio show, did all that, hopped on the plane. No cool celebrities on the plane going there or coming back.
Oh, must be a downtime. Hiatus time.
Oh, you know what? I was in the airport. I ran into... So I'm walking, right? I'm walking to the plane through the airport in New York, and I hear this guy going, Howard, Howard, Howard.
Just like that?
Yeah, so I was like, Howard, Howard. And you know me. I just keep walking, because if you stop, it only means you're going to get delayed.
Right.
It's going to be some nonsense. So then the guy says, yelling out, John McEnroe, John McEnroe. So I see.
Oh, John McEnroe was yelling your name?
Now, I'm a big fan of John McEnroe. I like John McEnroe. I always liked watching him play tennis. I always liked his wife.
Patty.
Both of them. Tatum and Patty. Wow. And I enjoy him when he does the commentary during tennis matches.
Yes.
Big fan, big fan. So I... So, you know, I go, how you doing, man? He goes, good. He goes, how you doing? I go, okay. He says, you going to Los Angeles? I go, yeah. He says, hey, I'll talk to you on the plane. I said, great. I get on the plane. No John McEnroe. I don't see him on there.
Must have been on another plane.
He was on my plane. I said to Stuart, where's John McEnroe? We were going to get together and talk. She goes, oh, he's in the back. I said, oh. I said, he's not in first class? She goes, I go, I don't know if she said he was in coach or in business.
Oh.
I don't even think there was a business. There was a small flight. And she goes, I guess he's not doing too good.
Oh, now,
so
come on. Get out of here.
I go,
everybody starts counting a man's money.
Yeah, I said, yeah, I know. She goes, I guess he ain't making as much money as he used to.
Ooh.
I said, wow. Wow.
Didn't he make enough?
I don't know, but he wasn't in first class. I'd love to ask him what happened there.
You know, that's very funny because we had the same thing with Patty Smythe once, remember?
Yeah.
She was on our plane, but she was sitting back in coach.
Yeah.
And then we saw her when we were getting off the plane, and she said from then on she flew first class.
Yeah, she was embarrassed.
She better tell John.
Yeah.
Should have sent him a note.
Well, first of all, his wife has some money, Patty.
He's got plenty of money.
Right? What's he doing? I was shocked.
Saving, scrimping.
Mm-hmm. The only thing I think is I know that when I tried to get on the flight, I got the last first-class seat, but then...
Maybe he couldn't get one.
But the one next to me actually was available.
Yeah. And they didn't bump him up even.
No.
Wow.
You know, I was lucky. There was one empty seat on the plane. It was next to me.
Uh-huh.
So then this annoying Chinese woman, like middle-aged, like she's looking, she could barely speak English. She's like, we want window, me want window, me want window. We want window seat. To me. So I go, okay, we'll take it. I mean, what am I going to do? Tell her she can't sit there? I mean, she wants to switch seats.
You should have told her they wouldn't know who she was if the plane crashed. If she had the wrong seat.
Well, I don't know. And then, I don't know, she was like, I'd be watching a movie, you know, on those little TV screens, and she's pointing to my movie. What this? What movie this?
Oh, dear.
What movie this?
All involved.
And what I did was, I just ignored her. So she's pointing to my screen, and then finally I go, what is it? What movie this? I go, it's The Mummy. Oh.
I said you smell good.
Like, she was really annoying. And all the people in first class had their feet, like, they all had their shoes off, and you can see their feet.
Oh.
And they walk into the bathroom with socks.
With just, ooh.
Yeah, with pee. There's pee all over the floor.
And your feet will get wet.
Yeah, I mean, why do people get on a plane and have to take all their shoes off? They get undressed like they have, you know, no. I don't want to see your feet. And like all these broads, they all take off their shoes and their socks and their stinky feet, and they're like, you know, they're relaxing with their feet. And I'm like, I hate feet. You know what I mean? And then like all of a sudden they just get up and they walk to the bathroom in their feet, and like, you know, they pee. Nobody pees straight on the plane. Nobody.
How can you?
How can you? I know I'm a guy. I stand there, right?
Yeah.
First of all, you can't sit,
right.
so you got to stand. You're standing, you're making a pee,
all of a sudden
and the plane moves. I'm all over the place. And I got to go. And then some ladies in there.
With her feet.
And I'm just like, don't you put your shoes on?
Don't you have any feeling?
Yeah, God, don't you feel anything on your... Don't your feet get wet? And everyone's such a hippie. I hate hippies.
They're all over the place.
Yeah, it's just like disgusting. Everything's disgusting. I hate people.
Oh, dear.
And then this woman, what do we eat? And then she gets her own personal movie, and she can't figure out how to work the movie thing, and then finally I just grab her headphones and plug them in for her. She was making me pissed. Because like I'm trying to watch, and then she starts watching my movie over my shoulder. What you watching? Don't stick me next to these broads. These foreign broads. Honest to God, it's annoying.
Yes, sir!
Oh, man. I don't know. So what so I went to bar. So Friday I went out to this restaurant called Ago. Saw Daisy Fuentes there. And I went to dinner.
Well, how did she look? Did she look fat to you?
No, she's pretty.
What's wrong with her?
Boy, I'd bang her in a minute.
Great ass!
I mean, her boobies could be bigger. She should get implants.
Nah.
No, because she's a big girl.
Fine without them.
Yeah. But I would bang her. I mean, you know. She's sitting like at the bar at Ago.
Well, is that a bad thing?
I don't know. Like, why isn't she at a table? What is she doing at the bar?
Pick up guys, man.
Do you think?
Could be.
Yeah. I don't know.
Last time I saw her on some show, Roseanne, I think, she was saying she was single.
Yeah. Phil. What's up, bud?
Yeah, Howard.
Yeah.
What's up?
Hey.
Yeah, how come you bring that fool Mouse everywhere with you?
I didn't bring him. That's the thing. I didn't bring Ralph to L.A. with me.
Weren't you just there for meetings? Why did you take Ralph?
Ralph heard that I was going to L.A., and also he heard that there was this big party at the Playboy Mansion Saturday night. Supposed to be the greatest party.
The greatest compilation of...
Yeah, and I got invited, but I didn't go because I'm married.
Oh.
So, listen to this. There's a party at the Playboy Mansion. Every girl has to show up in pajamas, which means lingerie, and guys
one of those.
And guys have to wear pajamas, and it's all hot chicks.
Yeah.
So
you would have been in pajamas?
No, I wasn't going. I said that, and also Hafner takes pictures of her. I'm going to go there and have him take pictures of me in pajamas? Great. How do you explain that at home? You know. Go explain that.
That's a good one.
Right.
Ralph wants to go to the pajama party?
Yeah, well, he went, evidently. He left a message on my machine saying...
He got in?
Well, yeah, he knows this dude, Hunter, that gets him into all these parties.
Oh, who's Hunter?
I don't know. And Rick Rubin was... I introduced Ralph to Rick Rubin, and Rick was going. I go, Rick, you're going to go in your pajamas? He goes, it is the greatest party in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going. I go, Rick, what time are you going? 11 o'clock. I was like, everyone starts getting the blood going.
Right, start till.
Yeah, I work. I mean, seriously, I'm the only guy in the world miserable. It's unbelievable. I work my ass off. Everybody else seems to be having a great time.
At least they get some downtime to go have a good time.
Yeah. I was just like, oh, man, I got to go home. Because my wife just got back from Europe. She visited Emily and Alison went for a week to Europe, to England and Paris. They're having fun. You know, it's kind of weird. You know, I just wish once in a while someone would say to me, hey, thank you for paying for this. I don't even get that. Thanks for busting your balls every day so we can go off first class on the Concorde and have fun. No, I don't know. You know, you don't get appreciated or something.
They went on the Concorde?
Yeah, they went on.
Jeez, Howard.
First class accommodations, food, everything.
The Concorde. Oh. They can't take the long flight.
No.
Why they got to be so quickly there?
Why? Because I make a lot of money. And
they got to get there fast.
And they got to be fast and spend it. But, I mean, just say, hey, we had a great time thanks to you who busts his balls getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I have to leave.
What do they say?
I leave L.A. not to go to the Playboy party so that, you know.
What do they say?
I don't ever say anything.
No, what did they say? They come home.
They had a great time. They brought me back a souvenir T-shirt.
And they walk in the door and they go, wow.
Yeah, it was great. We had a great time.
Well, that's thanking you.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's not.
That's not a thank you.
Okay.
That's not like, hey, thank God you make a living that I can pay.
You needed the direct link.
Once in a while I'd like to hear it. I mean, maybe once every 20 years I'd like to hear a thank you. I don't think I've heard one yet.
Well,
am I crazy to want that?
A big reference.
Am I crazy to want that?
No,
I'm sitting here.
I don't know if you're complaining out of turn. I don't know. I mean, they came home and they told you what a great time they had.
Yeah.
That's telling you they appreciate it.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
Do they say, wow, we sure are lucky?
No, never. 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 That's why guys have heart attacks and die.
I don't think it's never.
Never. You know, you're not there. How do you know?
I know that Allison has said this to me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she said this. Oh, as long as she's thanking you. That's
no, she's not thanking me. She tells me how much she appreciates you.
Oh, really?
Oh, geez.
I've never heard it.
Tape it.
I'll tape it if you hear it, okay?
I haven't talked to her in a while. She could have stopped. But
right.
She used to say it.
You know, yeah, so, anyway, so I went to...
you didn't go to the Playboy party?
No, so I went, but I did get to go to this Barfly, which is unbelievable. You go in this place. It's a bar. They got great music. People can dance in the back, I guess, but I got seated at a table. There's like tables.
Okay.
And every girl that walks in is fabulous looking. I mean, like the best looking girls I've ever seen in my life. You think they're like everyone's a model. Like
you said, that's the most beautiful girl I've ever seen.
You know who's that?
Right after that, that's the most beautiful.
You know who was at my table? Heather Kozar, the Playboy Playmate of the Year. And you know what? She was getting lost there. You wouldn't even, you know, she was with a friend who was wearing one of these belly shirts, had the best belly I ever saw. I said, what do you do? Where do you model? She goes, oh, I'm a cop from Ohio.
What?
Yeah, she's a cop, and she looks like a model. I go, where are you a cop?
What do you mean she's a cop from Ohio? What's she doing in L.A.? Her beat?
She was visiting Heather.
Trying to get discovered on her vacation.
That's right.
Yeah, and I'm like,
one of Heather's hot friends.
Yeah, and I said, oh, you're moving to L.A., right? She goes, no, I'm in Ohio. I got a job. I'm a corrections officer. She says she's in the prison.
She's in prison?
With men.
Wow.
And men have to look at that.
That's being in prison.
That's torture. No, I was in prison. And then a whole bunch of... And then some girl walks up to me and says, hey, Howard, I want to show you my breasts. And she pulls her shirt off right in the...
In the bar?
In the bar.
What place is this?
Barfly.
Because most places, what was it before, do you know?
I don't know. It was something before. They change the name and then it gets hot again.
Right. That's what they have to do.
Recycle it.
Yeah, it's unreal. Unfriggin' real.
That's amazing.
Hot chick after hot chick.
So you enjoyed yourself?
Well, I don't know. I left. I left my friend Richie there and left Ralph there. And I went back and went to bed.
Oh, dear.
You left Ralph with Heather.
Heather was with her husband. That's a whole weird scene, too, because remember Heather Kozar?
Yeah.
The husband's like 40-something years old.
Right. And she's like 19.
Right. Yeah. Right. Well, and he doesn't sit with her. He stands like a bodyguard, like in front of the table.
But she's under scrutiny. Right.
He doesn't sit with her?
No, he's like the bodyguard. It was a whole weird scene. I don't know what goes. I can't figure out L.A. and what goes on there.
I don't want to.
Yeah. I went over to Rick Rubin's house. Man, he's got some house. Rick Rubin is this dude who he produces the Red Hot Chili Peppers and other bands, but he used to own. Didn't he own Interscope Records or one of them?
No, he was with Def America.
Def Jam.
And then it became Def America.
Yeah. He's a real successful. He produced my record album. He produced a million record album. Well, he's got some place.
Yeah?
Oh, my God.
What was going on there?
Nothing. I just wanted to see his house.
I mean, what's in the house?
Well, first of all, Rick's like trying to be eccentric, I think.
Yes.
A little bit.
Well, he's been good at it so far.
He's got a huge, long beard, and he doesn't smoke. I've never seen him get high. Never gets high. Never drinks.
Nothing.
Telling me that he's a vegan. He wouldn't even eat cheese. We had a little cheese pizza. He wouldn't eat cheese. And meanwhile, he's fat.
Yeah, what does he eat? What is he?
He's telling me he's exercising, he's doing meditating, he's yogaing.
What?
I go, Rick, you're chubby.
What's he doing?
I don't know. You're doing all this health stuff, but you're heavy.
You can hardly eat anything, and you're still eating the wrong stuff.
Yeah, so we went over his house.
Yeah, and that's like, how big is the spread?
I got to figure his house is at least 10,000 square feet, maybe more. Maybe more. And it's like right in the heart of L.A., but it overlooks like...
It's up in the hills?
Up in the hills, and then I can't figure out where I was, but just big rooms, and he's got a recording studio in his house. It's beautiful.
Wow.
It was hot. And then, you can walk out on balconies from each room. I was just like, man, he's living.
Everything has a view.
Yeah. And he's with hot chicks. Everyone's with the chicks. Everyone's with the chicks.
Outside, inside out, living la vida loca. She'll push and pull you down. Living la vida loca.
Right.
Why?
So everyone was going to this. Everyone said, and then I see that guy Ian Ziering from Beverly Hills 90210. Mm-hmm. And his wife is like a Playboy playmate.
Yeah, she is a Playboy playmate.
Yeah, now she's one of the Bob Barker girls, you know?
Oh, what is that?
Price is Right.
Price is Right.
Yeah.
She turns the things.
Yeah.
Yum, yum.
She is beautiful. And he's like, hey, you going to the Playboy party tomorrow night? And I was like, no, I'm married. What's the point? I'm going to go there and meet chicks? F you. He seems like a nice guy, though.
Yeah?
Yeah, he seemed okay, you know? He's on my favorite show, Beverly Hills 90210.
I know.
So I told him, you know, big fan. Did you see his wife?
So he's all excited about the party?
Yeah. I don't know why. And then I'm talking to Rick Rubin was like transfixed on Ian Ziering's wife. So I go, Rick, what's wrong? He goes, he goes, do you see her? I go, that's Ian's wife. He goes, who's Ian? I go, Beverly Hills 90210. He goes, what's that? I go, it's a TV show. Yeah, he didn't have to know anything. He's completely, he's into yoga and stuff.
He's in Rickland.
Yeah, he's in Rickland. I go, Rick, that's a TV show. That's his wife. He goes, she is the most perfect girl I've ever seen.
I would do her.
I go, Rick, easy. He goes, easy nothing. I got to look. And he just looked.
But what's his problem? He sees that every day.
Doesn't matter. He liked it.
Oh, my goodness.
It doesn't matter.
So basically, I ended up carpooling all the guys to the Playboy Mansion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I get everybody in, and then I leave. And even my agent said, well, you shouldn't be at the Playboy Mansion at that party because,
what?
You know, it's like not good for your, but you know, to be seen there. And I went, why? Everyone.
Who are you?
Everybody thinks I'm a dog anyway.
I think it could raise your image.
Yeah, I mean, I might as well go there.
People think you're enjoying yourself.
Right.
You can't be seen. Who can?
I don't know.
Ralph.
I don't know. But all I know is Ralph left a message on my machine going, dude, this was the greatest thing, the greatest night of my life.
Oh,
so I don't know, we gotta.
We had a great time.
Yeah.
He must have met Mr. Right.
Oh, man.
So you're killing yourself so Ralph can cook.
So you see, you know, so everyone's having fun in Europe. Everyone's having fun out in...
Ralph, thank you.
No, nobody thanks me. It's just ridiculous.
Oh, dear.
What am I doing with my life?
Thank you very much.
You know what I mean? Really, what am I doing? Help me figure it out. Son of a... Yeah, Ron, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, good morning. Listen,
Not really.
Your boy Shannon Briggs was shooting his mouth off Friday.
Yeah, what happened with the fight?
Where is he today?
Did you go to the fight?
I went to the fight. Oh,
did he dedicate the fight to us?
Please, you told him to wait till after the fight?
Yeah.
And I don't know that I didn't see anybody talking to him.
What happened?
It was terrible. You know, I got to speak honestly and frankly here.
Go ahead.
And Shannon really should get out of fighting.
Really?
Out of boxing.
Hey, Rob.
He's got wonderful skills and a great body, but he doesn't have that killer instinct.
Mm-hmm.
And he was a bloody mess.
What was the outcome?
He
lost?
Declared a draw.
But he lost.
But, yeah, I mean, Francois both almost handed him his head at the end of that.
So why was it a draw? Do you think it was fake?
Because he rocked both in
the 8th round.
During one round of the fight and knocked him down. So it probably, you know, some judges' scorecard could have probably seen it even. But basically, I mean, Botha is not going to beat anybody who's... you know, he's not going to beat Lennox Lewis. He's not going to beat Evander Holyfield. And if he can't beat Botha, he might as well leave.
Right.
Howard, he got rocked. So bad.
He was bleeding from everything on his head at the end of the fight.
So didn't he say he'd come in here in a dress if he lost?
He said he'd naked and wear a dunce cap.
Right.
No, he said he'd come in if he didn't win. Not if he lost, if he didn't
They didn't win, right. So he has to come in here naked and wear a dunce cap.
He looks so bad, Howard. You know how embarrassing it's got to be for that white Pillsbury French doughboy to kick his ass. And the only reason it was a draw was because he got one lucky punch off and knocked him down in the 8th round. Robin saw it.
You know what's amazing?
Right.
Thank you for the call. You know what's amazing? Yeah. This guy, Shannon Briggs, first of all, one of the nicest guys I've ever met.
And he's too nice for boxing.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. He's got everything going on. He's good looking.
He could be a model.
He's got a great physique. And he's one of the few human beings on the planet who gets on TV and thanks us.
But he doesn't win.
But he gets in the ring, and he was fighting a white guy.
And the white guy had a spare tire.
Right, he's fat.
Like you wouldn't believe.
Francois Botha, who you might have remembered fought Mike Tyson and gave Mike Tyson a little bit of a fight.
He was a heavy puncher.
Before Tyson knocked his ass on the ground.
Right.
And the whole thing here, I even said to Shannon Briggs, the whole thing is, if you beat Botha, you get a fight with Mike Tyson, which is true. He does get a fight with Mike Tyson. He says, I'm going to kick his ass. I said, no, you're not.
Because he says it nicely, like, I'm going to kick his ass.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to win, Howard. He's the nicest guy, this Shannon Briggs.
I'll beat him up.
Well, Shannon, if you're listening, you got to come in here naked in a dunce cap today. He's supposed to be here naked in a dunce cap. He said
his blood was coming out of his ear.
Oh.
Blood was coming out of his mouth.
Probably brain damage.
Blood was coming from his eye.
Really?
I said, why would mess up that beautiful face? Go model.
You were sitting in the front?
I was sitting like right there at ringside. I could see everything.
Did you say anything to him afterwards, like you bum?
I didn't see him afterwards. It was just, I didn't want to see him afterwards. That was not the kind of fight you want to talk to somebody after. I'm telling you, I thought his ear was going to come off. Oh.
You sound like you were so close to the ring that your breasts were probably resting on the floor of the ring.
Oh.
Is that true?
Not quite.
Right, but pretty close.
That's comfy. And I was sitting right behind Botha's wife, which was also very dramatic, because when he was getting beaten, his wife was crying. You know, she had her head in her hand.
Oh, my God. Is she nice looking?
I didn't really see her face because she was directly in front of me, but she looked attractive from the side.
Right.
She was, nice figure and everything.
Oh, yeah?
But, man.
She wearing a bra?
I don't know, Howard.
See, I should have been there.
I know these things.
Cups on. She wearing panties?
A nice lady.
I would have had my hand on her leg. Hey, let me comfort you, honey. Yeah.
Oh, but that was one of the bloodiest fights I have ever seen. He was Botha was bleeding, he was bleeding. You couldn't tell whose blood was what.
Really? Well, with any luck today, if you stay tuned, Shannon Briggs will be here. He will strip down nude and wear a dunce cap that says loser.
But I can't go to any more of these fights because I'm screaming, trying to wake him up. Shannon, he didn't throw a punch in the last round.
Really? I got to get a tape of it. Yeah, Rick, you're on the air.
Hey, Rick, Howard, I just saw your movie this weekend on USA.
Oh,
did they run it?
No, my girlfriend works for USA Network.
Yeah.
And I got a production copy already.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And I just want to say that's even funnier than the first one because you keep coming in, and it's so funny.
Yeah, by the way, the premiere of Private Parts is on USA Network. And I'm going to give a nice shout-out to this USA Network. They just sent me a couple of promos that they're going to run on USA Network. Like, they make these promo reels announcing the fact that the movie's going to be on. And they did a beautiful job. They really did a beautiful job. I got no complaint. Usually with that, I have some complaints and everything. And also, we went ahead and shot a couple of things where, as this guy says, Rick says, it's a little different, the version for TV.
There's nothing cut out.
No, nothing's cut out.
No, Paramount, I guess, ran you guys couldn't USA couldn't edit it at all.
Well, no, what happened was USA was going to edit the movie, would have butchered it. It would have made no sense. And in fact, even Betty Thomas, the director, wanted to take her name off. I think we're going to butcher it so bad. Yeah, that's how bad it was going to be.
Even that stupid stuttering John at the end, they didn't even cut it.
Yeah, so we came up with a way that they wouldn't have to edit out material, and also I walk on and explain things a few times. It makes it. I think it's a little more fun, right?
It's justice. It's like watching a new movie.
Yeah, it's fun.
So funny.
Yeah, good. Okay, well, I want to do something a little extra there. Okay.
You did it.
All right, thanks, bro.
Okay.
All right, bye-bye. Yeah, so I don't know when that debuts or premieres.
I thought it was August 27th. That's why I was shocked that he said he had seen it.
Yeah. Well, I'm just happy it's going to be on cable because that just brings a whole new audience to the film. It's the nice thing about making a movie. It's just out there forever, especially if you like it. If you hate it, then that's embarrassing.
It's a bad thing because it's out there forever.
Yeah, but I'm kind of proud of that movie, so. Also proud of a couple other things I'm working on. I was out on the coast, and we're very, very deep into this show called Son of the Beach, starring Tim Stack. And I should mention the other guys who write it, but I'm just kind of spaced out right now. But
It's going to be a great show. I think that's going to probably start airing in December or January. We're going to start shooting in, I don't know, maybe September or October.
Oh, God.
And FX likes the show so much that they actually want to increase it to 13 episodes.
Wow.
Right off the bat. So I'm very, very excited about that.
But I was just thinking that'll be another group of people who, well, you'll be reading about having a good time while you're still working.
Oh, yeah, they're talking about, hey, we can't wait. You know, the show takes place on the beach with lots of hot chicks. And, like, Tim's like, well, we got to start casting soon. And I go, you mean I'm going to miss all that? So every project I'm involved in, people have tons of fun.
Yes, and you're still here.
And I'm still here working.
You're in charge of it.
The wife and kids are in Europe, first class.
Ralph's getting shrimp.
Ralph's a shrimp at the Playboy Mansion.
And the guys are out there casting for Son of the
Beach. And,
and you're here.
And I'm here working.
4:30.
I work, and by the way, I couldn't sleep last night.
But you're here.
But I'm here. I'm here like a dog. Somebody just
shoot me.
That's it. Well, at least Shannon Briggs had a bad weekend.
Yeah.
I hope he comes in here and keeps his word. I hope he's a man of his word, at least.
I bet he's going to be, yeah. Well, I didn't lose, but
yeah.
It was just awful. And the whole crowd was booing after the decision was read because it was so ridiculous.
Hey, you're on the air, Ed.
Hey, Howard.
How are you?
All right. How are you?
Okay.
That's good. I didn't get much sleep myself. I could be in bed right now. Anyway, I wanted to thank you for all the great laughs you've given me.
Thank you.
Hey, and I do appreciate the hard work that you.
All right. Thank you. Do you have a point?
Yes, I do. Do you ever admit not being famous, not famous? You know, just going out into the public and.
Oh, do you ever want to be anonymous again?
Yeah, anonymous. That's exactly.
Well, I'll tell you the truth. There are days that, I would like to go to stores and maybe go shopping, or even like I went to the movies. I went to see Inspector Gadget with my kid, and, everybody watches everything you do.
Right.
Even if they, so but I must tell you, I love being famous. And I'll tell you why.
Okay.
I've been famous since I would say since I'm about 25 years old.
Uh-huh.
And I remember what it was like not being famous.
I don't know.
The reality is, if I went to Argo to have dinner,
you wouldn't have gotten in.
I wouldn't have gotten in. And in reality, Daisy Fuentes would have spit on me if I wasn't famous. So, to me, being famous is important. Because first of all, I have very low self-esteem. I'll be honest with you. I'm an insecure guy. I wasn't the type that could walk around and easily meet people. I had trouble fitting in. I'm disturbed. I'm self-conscious, almost bordering on paranoid. And being famous takes all of that away from me.
Well, you can actually act like somebody's chasing you.
Right. So I need to be famous, obviously. There is a great need there.
Oh, well.
But there are days that I wake up and I go, man, it would be great to just go for a walk and not have everybody stare at me.
Well, believe it or not, I wouldn't want to be in your shoes. I would rather
believe that.
A normal, average guy.
I believe that. I believe you're probably having more fun than I am.
Rather be a one-legged busboy.
Right.
Oh, all right. Well, I just wanted to, ask you that question.
Thank you. Well, thank you. I appreciate your question.
All right. Thanks, Howard.
And I appreciate my honesty. Thank you.
Yeah, I have to thank the people at the fight. I got the biggest ovation that they gave that night. It's not a me thing. It was for the show. But, a lot of our fans were there, and they really cheered when they called my name.
Really? That's nice.
Yeah, that's a good feeling,
It is good.
Hey, it is good to be famous.
Raymond, you're on the air.
Hey, Howard, how are you? Howard, aren't dogs so much better than people?
Yes. Oh, I love
you
it.
on these tirades, man.
I tell you something.
It's so simple with a dog.
I love my dog. I love that dog like you would not believe.
Now, let me ask you. if you sent your dog to Europe and he can come back and thank you, you wouldn't mind, right?
Right.
There you go.
Thank you.
All right, then.
Thank you.
What?
I don't know. I just said thank you. It's very annoying. Okay, let's take a break. We have so much show for you today. Jolie Fisher is stopping by.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Don't ask. I met her.
She has a very interesting history.
Yeah, I met Jolie Fisher, and I'll tell you why she's on the show. Believe me, she's good to look at.
Howard, she's going to play 2 truths and a lie.
Right.
We're going to play with her, I should say.
Good.
Oh, she gave us 2 truths and a lie?
That's right.
Oh,
Good.
Cool.
All right. And we'll explain who she is. She used to be on the Ellen Show.
And isn't she on some other show now or something?
What?
Isn't she on some other show now?
She's in Inspector Gadget. But,
oh, she is?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'll explain everything.
And
also,
just,
we have tons of celebrity interviews today.
Yeah, why?
From Gary Garver and Stuttering John. We were over at the Magic Johnson Celebrity Golf Tournament.
Oh.
We have interviews with Magic himself.
Wow.
We were over at all different kinds of events. Wait till you see all the celebrities we had to interview. And then there's other things. And I see a lot of people on the phone. I'll get to you in a second. I just have to take a break because everybody here is very greedy.
Before you go, let me just give a shout-out to the people at the Taj Mahal, the Trump Taj Mahal, down in Atlantic City. Very sweet.
Had some nice treatment over there?
Very sweet to me this weekend. And a special hello to Christine Steelman. She was a great hostess.
Would you get that written down?
No!
How could you control that? There's naked women around.
Well, one way is you look at the ugly ones,
Yeah.
That helps. Or guys, look at guys, and that helps too.
There's a lot of ugly, fat nudists, and you're always amazed, right? I mean, like, why would you be nude with that kind of physique?
That's why, because they like to expose themselves.
Did it turn you on that other men were looking at your beautiful wife? Did that turn you on?
I have to ignore that part.
You do?
I'm more concerned looking at what's out there.
But when she gets naked, aren't you a little protective? You're like, hey, I don't want anyone looking at my wife.
No.
You don't care. I mean, you're cool. You're a hippie. You really are a hippie, aren't you?
Yeah.
You're like, hey, come on, we'll all be naked.
Yeah.
And you must have a big schlong if you're willing to get naked in front of people. If you were small, you probably
used to have. Not
it shrunk?
What happened? I've never heard of those.
No, you get older.
Yeah?
You get older. It's lack of use.
Going back before the Cheech and Chong days when you were a musician, you hung out with many famous people. Diana Ross, Jimi Hendrix. And
it was like you were the Zelig of show business. You hung out with everybody.
Yeah, I did.
And you say Jimi Hendrix had groupies, but they were very underage.
Oh, yeah, he had crazies. They're not groupies, they were crazies.
Crazy.
And so it wasn't his fault they were hanging around. They just found him.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he attracted everybody.
Yeah.
How old were the girls he was banging?
Oh, who knows?
But they were young.
I really don't know. He was more of a junkie when I knew him.
Right,
he was more into nodding out than he was in.
You never messed with that stuff. You never got into heroin. No coke.
I've seen too many casualties.
Right. Jackson 5 you hung around with?
Yeah, we discovered him.
You discovered that?
Everybody now has discovered the Jackson 5.
No, we did.
Diana,
We really did. No, Diana.
Gladys Knight.
No, Diana Ross discovered us.
Right. Is that true?
The Supremes came down to the club we were playing at, and she saw us, and she called Barry, who she was doing a thing with.
Right, yeah.
And Barry flew to Vancouver and signed us on the spot. And then forgot about us. Then we had to pack up and make our way to Detroit. But then we got on the road after I did the song "Does Your Mama Know About Me?" We're on the road, promoting it, and we played in Chicago at the Regal Theater. Is it there?
Because you guys in your movies,
and that's where we found the Jackson Five. They opened for us.
Oh wow! And and you told people about them?
No, we took them. Bobby Taylor actually had them stay at Bobby's house for a month before the Motown hierarchy song.
Does it make you sad to see what had happened with Michael Jackson? That he's kind of like a freak.
I've known Michael ever since. When he was a little 10-year-old kid, standing in a little box, combing his hair in the dress, And I've known Michael really, I've known pretty intimate, I knew he was at the top of his game when he was that age.
Yeah.
Right.
And he never really got away from that age, that feeling. He was bigger than anybody at that age.
Right.
And then all of a sudden he grew up, but he still
childlike.
He still wanted to be that age.
Yeah, he didn't want to get older.
No,
that's
he was
a
Peter
drag.
Pan. He really was Peter Pan.
Yeah, it's sad.
And
but the rest of the family was kind of wacky too.
Well, yeah, you're from Gary, Indiana, and all of a sudden you got millions of dollars. You're going to be wacky.
You know what's funny with you guys, though, in your movies, you made it out like you guys were shitty musicians. Like, whenever you guys would start jamming with your guitars and stuff, it would always sound crappy.
Work,
So it was a put-on. You were a professional musician.
Yeah, it's for humor,
Yeah, right.
That was the only thing I had against Cheech, going on duets. He was trying to be serious,
Right.
And I try to tell him before, always be in a character,
Right.
A funny character doing the music, because,
Once you
nothing more boring than a real good musician being a real good musician.
When you were a musician, is that how you met Bob Dylan?
No, Dylan came over to the house when I was a comedian.
When you were a comedian and you were famous.
Had a nice house in Malibu.
Dylan was a fan of Cheech and Chong.
Well, no, actually, Dylan, we had a mutual friend, a guy named Bob Gilbert.
Right.
Was this artist that built Dylan's house, and he built my house and Cheech's house and boats and everything else. And he was like a little go-between. And I was having Tai Chi lessons at my house. And Dylan's wife, Sarah, was part of the Tai Chi class. Mm-hmm. And then Dylan came over one day to play basketball. He liked basketball.
You played one-on-one against Dylan?
Cheech and I and Dylan, we all played. It was like a one-on-one thing.
One-on-one? What, not a game of horse, but you would just play whoever scored 5 baskets first?
Yeah.
Did you beat Dylan?
I don't remember. I think so.
Really?
All I remember is Dylan tried to drive by me, and I dumped him on his butt. It was sweet. Just bam.
Was it that one time, or did you become friends?
No, we're like, as much as you can become a Dylan friend, he's
a weird guy.
Oh yeah,
like you guys are weird.
He's almost weirder than you, man. Almost.
No one's
But
weirder
is
than me.
everybody like you've met all the Hollywood greats, all the big rock stars? Is everybody weird?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Nah. Who isn't weird?
Basically, yeah.
So you beat Bob Dylan in basketball, probably?
Oh, just one time.
One time,
yeah.
And that was it.
And then we went into my steam bath, my sauna, and we hung out there for a while.
With Dylan, naked?
With Dylan, yeah.
You were naked with Dylan?
Yeah.
And he didn't try any funny business, did he? He didn't reach over and...
We're not telling that.
Was it weird to meet a guy one time and then say, hey, let's get naked and get in the steam room?
It was very weird. It was Bob Dylan. It was very weird.
Yeah.
Because he seemed really young.
Yeah. And you said to him, hey, man, let's get in my steam room. Was it you, Cheech, and Dylan?
And Bob, yeah.
Naked?
Yeah.
That's weird, man.
Yeah.
You were naked.
That's
sweating.
Three of you.
Sweating. It's a whole different
It's
thing.
kind of creepy, you know? Was Michael Jackson in there, too?
And I would be creepy. No, Michael would be busy if he was around me.
Who was the greatest comedian that ever lived?
The greatest comedian?
The greatest. Who was the biggest
that you've
influence?
seen, let's say.
Red Fox.
Red Fox was your biggest influence.
Red Fox was the greatest. I've seen Red Fox a couple of times. I seen him do 2 hours.
Wow.
One time, and he got the crowd up.
He was funny.
And then he got so terrible. He got so bad. He took him down that they were leaving. And he went to the door and opened the door for him.
What was the problem?
And they ran out.
Do you think he didn't know when he was funny?
He
Or?
knew. He had that control. He could do anything he wanted with an audience.
Well, why would he want to make them hate him?
Because that's part of the game, you know.
Get bored.
Get him to love you, and then get him to hate you, and then get him to love you again.
Really? It was so easy for him. He played games like that.
Steve Martin.
Yeah.
Steve Martin's in that caliber.
Yeah.
Steve Martin could take any audience and do anything he wants with them.
Wow.
I mean,
yeah, they say
those
the early.
guys.
I've read his book, Steve Martin, and in the early days, he describes his learning his craft. It was like science to him.
Yeah.
Fucking with the audience and seeing what the hell he could get out of it.
Well, he had the best teacher, an empty room. No one coming in, and you had to do your comedy.
Yeah, it's almost impossible to learn how to do that in front of a huge crowd.
No, you can't.
And Lenny Bruce was one of your influences too,
Yeah,
right? I would
time.
think.
Big time.
Yeah.
But Lenny wasn't of the same caliber as Steve Martin or Red Fox. No.
Wow.
I mean, what I'm talking about is, most comedians can make you laugh for a while,
Right.
But to take an audience up and then bring them down, and like I've only seen Steve Martin and Red Fox are the only ones that did it.
What about Richard Pryor?
Well, Richard Pryor would do it, but Richard was more. If Richard was stoned, really stoned, coked out or something, you'd see some incredible stuff that you go, whoa, oh, I don't know if I wanted to see that. but when he was getting very popular in that, he never took that extra one where he take him. He'd just make you laugh and laugh and laugh and laugh.
Was George Carlin one of the greats?
Yes,
he was.
Definitely. Carlin was more of a wordsmith,
Right. Yeah.
He could do anything with words. I saw him at a tribute to 𝗦𝗫𝗄𝗿𝗍.
Right.
I saw all the great Jewish comics. And
you told somebody that you thought George Carlin got very bitter toward the end of his life. He did? How do you know that?
Just the word out,
Why was he bitter? What was he having to be bitter about?
Maybe he knew he was going to die or something. I don't know.
Really? Well, how did that manifest itself? How did he become bitter?
Well, he became bitter. He started, you know how he would attack the establishment? Well, he started attacking, like, homeless people. He was attacking everybody. He was attacking everybody.
His last couple are real angry.
That's bitter.
Some guy. Homeless. Get a job. What do you mean? What are you hanging around me for?
So you never seem bitter to me. You always seem like just a happy guy. Like no matter what life deals you, even going to jail.
Even going to jail,
and you deal with all that. You just kind of just go through life, man.
I found the secret, man.
What is the secret?
The secret. Well, you know the secret.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
I mean, I do, but you tell
give
us.
it to us?
Could you remind me again? What is good weed?
No, the secret is
new pussy.
The secret is, you know how they say the muse. They talk about the muse.
Yeah.
Or watch Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods knows the secret.
Yeah.
See, there's a power. There's a power that drives us all.
Pussy.
Okay. It's a power.
It's pussy.
No. No, that's a sexual drive.
Oh.
No, the power, there's a power that drives every one of us. We all have access to it. But only the few of the greats really know how to access that power. And Tiger Woods is one of them. You watch when Tiger had his broken leg.
Are you talking about the Force?
The Force, what do you want to call
Star
it? The
Wars.
Force, or do you want to call it the Presence?
Are you talking about the Matrix? No.
The
Gamorrean Guard, Jedi Master. I think I know what you're driving at.
The
here,
Presence.
man. Yeah.
The Presence.
Let's smoke a joint. Yeah.
The life force. The life force.
And you're saying Tiger Woods is onto it.
Okay, you like when people write some great things or do operas or whatever, if you ask them, how did you do that? A lot of writers, they get, like Hemingway used to get drunk out of his skull so he'd get out of his own way so he could write. So it's that force that actually did the writing for him. And like Tiger Woods, when you watch him before he does his shot, he stands like he does a little meditation. He stands there, and then all of a sudden you can see it almost click in. He'll just almost like nod his head. Then you walk up, and then you hit the most incredible shot.
So you're saying you have that?
I know how to access it.
You do?
Yeah.
Who taught you that? Who was your teacher?
I've known all my life.
You just knew how to do it?
I've known all my life.
Did you always know you'd be famous? Did you always know it would succeed, the Cheech and Chong duo?
You know, I once, I don't know if it was in this book or the other book, but I said one time I was in a car we just played with Hendrix.
Right.
And I was in the car with the band, and I said, you know, I'm going to be bigger than Hendrix someday. And the whole band looked at me like, are you nuts?
Put it into perspective, though. Put it into perspective. Was Cheech and Chong the biggest comedy act in the world?
It's going to be.
It's gonna be? You mean there's still life in Cheech and Chong?
Oh, yeah.
What do you mean it's gonna be? It is,
We haven't.
Did you sell more records than Steve Martin?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
And your movies were made millions and millions of dollars.
Bigger than anybody.
Are you honored?
The top rental.
Are you honored that, now the pot movie's coming back, with this Pineapple Express?
Yeah, we just had Seth Rogen on. I thought he did a pretty good homage to you.
Love it. Love it.
You like that. Did you see Pineapple Express?
Not yet.
Yeah, they smoked a lot of weed in it.
Oh, I love Knocked Up. Knocked Up, to me, is one of the best bouncer dialogue in the world. I've never seen anything better than that. I love Seth.
Tommy Chong's book, Cheech and Chong, is in stores now. Now, I should tell you that Tommy will be signing copies of his book today at noon, and you got to meet this guy. I don't know. There's some aura about him. He's just a good guy.
Well, he's got that power, the force.
He does have the force.
No, access. I know how to access.
Yes. And what he's saying is, if that power knows how to putt really good, you could be Tiger Woods.
Tommy, believe it or not, you could even touch him, maybe. I don't know. Tommy
maybe get a little bit.
Yeah, maybe get some of the force. You guys have to read the book because it's an amazing life. I mean, including smoking weed with Arnold Schwarzenegger is in your past. I mean,
well,
is it
Arnold
weird?
has admitted to that. We're not outing him, are we?
No. Is it weird now to see the guy you used to smoke weed with?
Yeah,
Is the governor?
I've seen him. I seen him just recently.
Did you? Where'd you see him?
In the Starbucks. We go to the same Starbucks, and he looked at me and he recognized me right away. He said, "Tommy," he said, "I said, you remember me, Arnold?" He goes, "Oh yes." He said, "We both had a dream."
We both had a dream.
Yeah. He said, yeah, he did that.
Except you ended up in jail and I'm in the governor's mansion.
He didn't have that
far. So that was the whole interaction. Here's a guy you shared a joint with, and that's all he had to
we
say.
looked at, but every time I've seen Arnold, we have a connection because we did Up and Smoke first before he did his movies,
right?
And so he was a groupie right away,
right?
Because he knew me before I even was Cheech and Chong,
right?
And then all of a sudden he saw me come up with Cheech, and all of a sudden I'm doing movies, and this is what he was into,
right?
And so he knew me from that level. And then we tried to get him to help me get out of jail. And so he knew me from that level.
I remember that,
You went in for a pardon, didn't you?
Well, we went to see if, we had people talk to him to see whether or not he could do anything.
And he didn't step in?
Oh, no. He stayed totally away from
Well, how do you feel about that?
Oh, I understand it totally. He's a Republican. Come on.
He couldn't be releasing a pot guy, could he?
What was the saddest moment in your life? Do you address this in the book?
I don't think I do.
But what is the saddest moment in your life? I mean, it seems like such a blessed life. But there had to be some real downers.
He went to jail, Howard.
Was that the saddest moment in your life?
No, good question. When I realized that Cheech and I had broken up.
That was it.
When I went to the movie, when I realized that he was doing another movie without me. And I actually come across, they were shooting a location scouting or something, and I come across the whole crew that used to work for me, and there was Cheech, and they just kind of went, "Hey, how are you doing?" They just walked down by me, and that was the saddest. That was the saddest time.
What
broke you two up?
He did another movie.
What was that movie?
Born in East L.A.
Yeah,
Born
it's
in
a
East
good
LA.
movie.
And he never even told you. He just said,
No, he told me.
He did.
He says, I got offered a movie without you.
Wow.
And I'm going to take it.
You felt that was betrayal, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, big time.
Is that the one he did with Eric Roberts? What, Eric Roberts?
No.
Did you say to him, hey, Cheech, wait a second, come on, we got a huge thing here. We beat all the odds.
It's funny, you know what I said? How about the act? What about our act? He says, you got it. He gave it to me. He said, you got it. And then just recently, how about the act? Okay, I want it back.
Not so fast, white man.
No, it turned out so perfect because had we stayed together, we wouldn't be together now.
Right.
We would have been over. We would have been done, over with. But the fact we broke up at the height of our movie career and everything enables us to get back together now.
Yeah,
it's like
that's painful.
Business.
You're absolutely right. This guy was your bro. This was your number one guy.
He slept on your couch.
It was my career.
Yeah.
I was a movie director, directed like 6 successful movies. All of a sudden, without Cheech, I don't have a career.
Right.
I had no movie career, so I had to go back on stage.
Here's what I predict is going to happen. You and Cheech, of course, are now getting back together.
Mm-hmm.
You will get huge again, and he will dump you again.
He's just waiting for the chance. He's just waiting for the chance.
He's pulling on you what Red Fox did to the audience. He gets you up, and then he fucking takes you down.
Don Johnson's going to call him back to do another Nash Bridges.
Look, man, the book is called Cheech and Chong. It's the story of Cheech and Chong, and Tommy tells it so well, and you got to go meet this guy. You talk about a great energy. Every time I see Tommy, I go, boy, I love that guy.
Yeah.
Real quick, Richard Christie, who works for us, goes, he's never once asked me, all the years he's worked for us, he says to me, I just want to meet my hero, Chong.
Oh, he calls him
go ahead.
Chong.
Chong, he calls. First of all, the guy's name is Tommy Chong, not Chong.
Mr. Chong.
Mr. Chong.
He has shorter hair than a lot of your fans.
Yeah. What do you want to say?
I just want to say that you, Mr. Chong, are quite possibly my biggest comedy influence ever.
You said that about Howard, though.
Well, Howard, too, but
and by the way,
my
Tommy,
earliest influence.
Be nice to this guy. He's a slow adult. So, all right. Go ahead, yes. Go ahead, yes.
I mean, I've watched your movies like millions of times and grew up with you. I saw your first, Cheech and Chong's next movie is a masterpiece. I saw it when I was 8 years old, and I've been hooked ever since. And I read your book. Your new book is brilliant, and I just want to say I'm a huge fan.
Thank you.
You don't even smoke weed, though, do you?
No, I don't. I haven't since 1992. But
you know what, Tommy? This guy, he works for me now, but he was considered one of the top heavy metal drummers in the world.
Another musician, yeah.
Another musician.
For who?
A band called Death and Iced Earth. They were heavy metal bands. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, he's not as big a loser as he looks. But I'm trying to establish so that you won't treat him how Jack Nicholson treated you.
Richard always told me that his favorite. You always told me your favorite Cheech and Chong movie was Born in East L.A.
That's what people tell me all the time.
Well, you are a great guy. You know that. I don't have to tell you. You have found your inner chi or whatever it is you want to call it, and
his inner Cheech.
His inner Cheech. Yeah, you found him all right.
Can I ask Tommy real quick?
Oh, you have a question?
You have a question?
Do you plan on making another Cheech and Chong movie?
Yeah, you're kidding.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
What do you mean, yeah? Is it going to happen?
Oh, yeah.
You wrote the script?
Not yet, but we're doing a concert movie for the Weinsteins, and then right after that we're talking about a series of them.
So you're going to have to play some sort of older stoner now, right? I mean, you gotta.
The great thing about comedians, the older you get, the funnier you get,
And the movie you're planning, is it just Cheech or both of you?
Yeah. Will Cheech do the movie without you?
So far,
if he gets a chance, he will.
So far, it's both of us.
You know what I should do? I should call up Cheech and say, Cheech, listen, I know you're getting back with Tommy. I got a movie for you.
I have a movie just for you.
You got to dump that guy again.
Howard, real quick, too, one of the funniest moments ever on your show, and they replayed this on Master Tape Theater last Sunday, was you had Tommy on the phone in 1997, and he was looking for a new Cheech for his movie.
Yeah.
And you had Crackhead Bob audition as the new Cheech.
Yeah, he didn't get the part.
That would have been brilliant.
My favorite memory of Cheech and Chong, and this will always be so great, was when I had that dopey Channel 9 show.
The Christmas
show.
Oh, yes.
We were taping Christmas special, and I asked Cheech and Chong if they would be a part of it, and they agreed to be, which was thrilling for me. And we wrote a whole Christmas show, and Tommy was in this sketch where I played the Virgin Mother, and you guys were the wise men.
Right, I remember
and you were
them
smoking
now on
tons
those
of weed.
horses.
And you gave birth to...
I gave birth to baby Jesus.
Dan Foreman.
The Dan Foreman baby Jesus. When Channel 9 saw and it was funny, and when Channel 9 saw it, they said, there's no way we're airing this. It took, our Christmas special didn't get on until July. I had to beg them to show this, and they finally showed it, and they got so many complaints. And it was just unbelievable. And I said to them, don't you guys understand? I'm not really the Virgin Mother, and it's no longer Christmas, so it doesn't matter.
Not Jesus.
Yeah, and Dan's not Jesus. And they were like, okay, air it. Oh, my God.
The executives, wait, you're telling us Dan Foreman is not Jesus?
Well, all I know is, but I always thank you for that. And there's a million great memories in the book. Go read the book. I'm not kidding you. And go see Tommy Chong. And go to CheechandChong.com to get all the tour dates and everything for their reunion, which we will go to, right? Richard, we're all going.
Absolutely.
We should all go.
Yeah, well, I'm going without Richard.
Oh,
no, I will go with you.
At Radio City, that would be great.
Tommy, great seeing you, man.
Thanks, man.
Tommy, how'd it go, man?
Oh, as usual, incredible.
Hey, you've been coming on the show for years. What is it about Howard's show that you like doing?
Well, Howard, it's Howard. There's no one else like him. But we've been around long enough to find that out, everybody tries, but no one really even comes close. And Robin, see?
Robin's always a plus.
Well, that's part of his strength, Howard knows what makes him great.
Cool. So it sounds like things are going really well for you, man.
Incredible.
You got the tour, you got the book.
I think it's karma, I went to jail, and now it's payback.
It's your turn now.
Everything's happening, and it's crazy, like I wrote the book, I had no idea we were going to do the tour. And after I wrote the book, I'm thinking, I need a good gimmick for the book, and all of a sudden, Cheech and Chong are back together again. And I got a book about Cheech and Chong, so it works out good.
A live, brand new show. I'm trying to figure out which mic George is on. It's been so long, I can't remember. George, what mic?
George is here.
Hold on, wait. Hold on a second. Say something.
Good morning. Good morning.
Guess
Am I on?
Yeah, I couldn't remember which.
Good morning.
How are you?
I couldn't remember.
Just fine.
I couldn't remember which switch worked the microphone for your.
And which switch am I?
You're number 4.
I'm number 4.
Number 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What a great voice.
How are you, George?
An iconic voice.
When's the last time you were here?
I think it's been more than 3 months. It's been much too long. And congratulations to you on many, many counts. Certainly on your upcoming wedding and the merger of Sirius and XM.
There's another marriage, that's right.
And congratulations to you on California allowing gay marriage and the fact that you and Brad are getting married. I already sent you. Did you get our gift yet?
No, not yet.
Yeah, okay.
We've been out of town an awful lot.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I'm a happy guy to be hitched to the guy I love with loving family and friends surrounding us. How much happier can one get?
It almost became like the biggest thing in your career, even bigger than Star Trek or Heroes.
I'm telling you, the way the press covered it, we weren't quite prepared for that. We were just swarmed by that massive media coverage.
Well, there's you, there's Ellen DeGeneres.
Yes.
And
last weekend.
Yeah, I mean, that's it. Here gay marriage went through, but they needed to put a famous face on it. And you guys were right there.
You became the spokesperson.
Well, we're doing what we wanted to do, and our Supreme Court finally gave us, well, they said, you guys have been living in sin for 21 years, so it's about time you made it legit.
That's right. Might as well make you legal.
Are you nervous? When is the wedding?
It's the 14th of September.
Okay.
Next month.
Did you get a marriage license yet?
That's when we got that massive media coverage.
I see.
So we do have the license now.
Now, when you get a marriage license, because I've been looking into this, you've got to.
Oh, you haven't gotten yours yet?
No.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Oh,
even though it's been reported everywhere that I'm married.
That's right.
I don't know how the fuck that happened. I mean, there must be 5,000 reports I could play you about that I got married this weekend. And I wish everyone would calm down. Who cares if I'm married or not? I'm telling you this. I never saw such interest in a non-thing.
Too many media outlets.
Yeah.
And they
That's
love
what
to get
is.
it wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, they had us already married, too. All we did was get the license.
Yeah, so you got the license. Did you have, you have to have a birth certificate?
Oh, you do?
Yeah. A driver's license?
We didn't have to have our birth certificate, only our driver's license.
That's it?
And $70.
You have to have a birth certificate?
Oh, yeah. You have to have, there's 4 or 5 things you have to have from each column, and you have to match one of the columns.
Really?
Yeah,
Not in California.
You have to have a birth certificate, a driver's license. I've got to have my divorce papers.
You're
I want you to prove that.
Yeah. You have to prove you're divorced. It's a whole fucking deal.
I thought of a couple loopholes though for George. You could, I think, they just specify gays getting married, not 2 men. I think you could have said.
No, they said marriage equality.
But
Every
I
person
think you
has-
could have years ago gotten married and just said you guys weren't gay. You just were 2 guys who wanted to get married.
No, you couldn't.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you just say, look, we're not gay guys. We just
Hey.
want to get married.
So when my question was, when you went down to the,
City Hall.
the city
or wherever
hall,
you go.
did you have any thoughts like, wow, this could fuck everything up, this could mess it all up? Did you have any kind of trepidation?
We were a little nervous, not because of that, but because it was, something that we hadn't expected to happen, and we were really excited about it. But
How did
then-
people know you were going down to City Hall?
Well, the press, this was the first day that marriage equality was going to start happening. So the press was there in mass. And when we showed up, we were just, swarmed by them. We couldn't move. And then they asked, the mayor of West Hollywood was making a speech, and they asked me to make some comment at the same time, too. And so I said, may sweet equality live long and prosper.
This is a big career move for you in a way. I mean, I never saw so much publicity. You're on fire.
Do you think he's getting married just for his career?
I think it's for Brad's career.
I don't think so.
Yeah, Brad's become a name now.
I know.
Mary Ann from Brooklyn, you're on the air. Good morning.
I was going to congratulate you. I wanted to be the first caller, but I can't believe I was sucking into that. It was all over the post, the computer. People were calling me wherever I went. People said, I said, yeah, I guess. Barefoot on the beach. I knew it couldn't have been it on.
No. We first.
Tell me,
I would tell you when I'm getting married. I told you, we're having a family thing and a thing for our friends.
So why did the post print that?
Why? Everything they print about me is wrong. I mean, in fact, I spoke with Lisa G through a third party, and because I said, well, according to Lisa G, and Lisa G said, look, I never reported that. I reported that Beth was going to wear a sundress or something with your family.
Right, and barefoot on the beach.
Something like that, and that's not even true. I don't even know what that is. So here's every media outlet reported it, and it's completely false.
Could I give you my take, Howard? Is it going to be around like the Labor Day weekend when you have vacation?
You know what? I don't even want to talk about it anymore. I'm sick of it. I'm actually starting to get, what do you call that, cold feet, not because I have any doubts about Beth. I just don't like all of this hoopla.
It's too much, Howard.
It's too much for me. I'm not 𝗲𝗄𝗍𝗍. I can't handle it.
He can't take it.
I can't take it.
You better talk him down.
It's for you and your family to be proud.
I should have just taken her off somewhere and married her. That's what I wanted to do.
I love you so much, Howard. I saw your
Thank
tattoo on your ring. It's hot, sexy thing, Howard. If it wasn't Beth, I wish it could have been me.
No, you don't.
Even
Trust
you
me.
laugh at that.
I love you.
You don't want me mounting you. Trust me, Marianne.
I love love you.
All right, thank
Howard.
you very much.
Congratulations.
You have no
anyway.
idea what it's like when I mount a woman.
Are you getting helicopters flying over your place?
No, nothing like that.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's enough already with this marriage stuff.
I know, the press-
I'm like the bride to be here. Poor Brad. I saw him on the newscast when you guys were getting the marriage license. He looked like a deer in the headlights. He does not like being on camera. He looked like he was frozen.
He gets very nervous very easily.
Yeah.
And the cameras and the photographers and the crowd really shook him up.
Was it a romantic night, the night that you went and got the marriage license? I mean, here you'd been on TV. The two of you had been interviewed. Was there sex involved the night that you got your marriage license?
The night before was wonderful.
It was, because he was excited and you were excited.
Exactly. But the night of... the night after we got the license.
So you guys were so
he
worked
was
up.
completely frozen.
You guys were so worked up,
Really?
you blew each other, and then went down to City Hall.
Wow. That's right.
Right.
We were,
That's right.
We were energetic. We were just full of vitality.
Oh, wonderful. Let's go down and get the license. Oh.
It was a happy occasion. Why not celebrate?
Getting the license.
Now, in a situation like that, do you switch off positions? I mean,
of course.
Like, who gets it? Or...
You don't have to be gross. Come on. That's very
We're
personal.
all thinking you brought it up.
69.
Well, you two blew each other and went down. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to get gross.
Listen, George is not only in a gay marriage, he's in the gayest marriage.
Well, I'm
right.
just curious.
So you made love to Brad the night before you got your marriage license. And was it on a night you typically don't make love? Because I know you have set nights.
Sunday.
Right.
Sunday's actually it's the morning. Sunday morning.
Is always.
Always.
No matter what.
When you should be in church, you're fucking a guy.
Well, I am in church.
Sunday morning always, right?
Sunday morning always.
Right. And then this was not a Sunday, was it?
No, it was I think it was a Monday.
Monday. So,
Monday.
right. So Sunday you had your normal sex.
Right.
And then
Sunday night we did.
And Sunday night you did because of Monday.
Oh, so it was a double header.
And Monday night, nothing happened. We were
really were exhausted.
Well, I could have gone.
So you wanted to go Monday night is when you watch football. So why would you?
Brad was all frozen up. He was so he was a nervous wreck.
Right.
Really?
Yeah.
I understand that.
Is
Because
he
first
getting
of all,
cold feet? We're talking to George.
No,
Maybe
because there was-
Brad is getting cold feet.
because there's, he's not used to all this attention. I mean, I understand.
But they were at home.
He was going but he was going down to City Hall, and reporters are going to cover this thing. And
what about your penis?
The one show,
Thank you.
Good Morning America. I think it was Good Morning America. You guys were next to each other, and Brad, he had a smile concreted to his face.
Yes, that expression never changed.
And he kept you guys did look like the happiest two people alive.
We did feel
which
great.
was nice.
Brad looks like a guy who's not out of the closet and just got outed. He's just like, it's hard on Brad.
It is hard.
But you don't think this will have any deleterious effect?
Deleterious. It's going to be a joyful thing.
You don't see it changing at all when you say those vows and now you're committed to each other?
Well, we've never gone there before, so we
Right.
don't know what's going to happen. But I know, for me, it's going to be wonderful.
All
Because
right.
we're going to have our family and friends.
How many people are you inviting to the wedding?
Well, we're getting married in the Democracy Forum of the Japanese American National Museum, and the capacity is 200.
Right.
And, we have a long, long list of dear friends. So we feel terrible that we couldn't invite them all. You guys are invited, but
Yes,
I
thank you.
know that, you have a show on Monday.
We sent our regrets, but we
I
did
know.
send a gift.
Oh, bless your heart. We Thank you so much. That's very thoughtful. We haven't seen it yet, but we appreciate it very much. It's very kind of you. And
I
Artie,
made a donation.
Yes, I know. You were so generous. Thank you. And that's very important what Artie did, because...
What did he do?
He gave a very generous donation to the Human Rights Campaign.
Well, that's what it said. In the card, it said you could either send money or... In lieu of a gift, actually, which was very nice. It said you could donate to the Human Rights Campaign, and that's what I did.
But Artie was on heroin at the time. I didn't mean to write that check.
No, this was before heroin.
Well, that was why the sum was so generous.
By the way, George.
Oh, is that why?
No, I'm always generous, George.
And the reason for that is, there's a ballot measure coming up in November in California. People who want to nullify the Supreme Court's ruling and take away our marriage.
Oh, no.
And Artie is helping us.
You mean as soon as you get married, you could be nullified?
Well, we're gonna fight it tooth and nail.
Did you believe people are wasting their time?
Really?
Arnold Schwarzenegger, good for him, is on our side this time.
Finally, he got on the right side.
Well, remember on this show, you yelled at him and you told him off. And it obviously got through his head.
I'm sorry I brought that name up.
King of all blacks, you're on the air in Ingleside, New Jersey.
Yes, Howard, I love you, man, but you're very complicated and confusing. I don't understand why if you have beautiful kids, all outside of broken records, you have beautiful kids, why would you deny her of having kids? I don't understand.
Well, I'm not denying her of anything because she's telling me she doesn't want kids.
But she doesn't, trust me, I mean, she doesn't
I said to her, I don't want to deny you anything, so if you want kids, I'm not the guy for you. I can't raise more children. Even my mother said to me, I understand totally.
Yeah, but everybody understands but her.
You're not hearing me.
Why are you talking for Beth? Did she call you this morning?
You're saying, Beth, you're making this like it's an argument or a hassle. She said to me, I don't want children. I never have. When I was a little girl, I never dreamt about having kids, and it's not my thing. Listen, my niece is married. She doesn't want kids. Robin's been in a relationship. She could have had kids. She doesn't want kids. There are people out there who don't want kids. My friends Will and Carrie are married. They don't want children.
I could point out a lot of people who don't have children, King.
And then a lot of people go, then why get married? And I go, well, as long as there's sex involved.
That's still your decision.
Right.
It's nobody's business but yours.
Okay. So you don't care about the resentment that her family's going to give you secretly.
Well, I don't care about her family resenting me. I just care about her.
It's still Beth's decision. They can't resent him.
But do you honestly, can you have Beth come in and take the lie to take the test?
Yes, I would do that. Should I do that? I'll do that.
Why would you do that? I mean, you got to trust. You have to trust your spouse.
No, all right. Yeah, I won't do that. I trust my spouse.
You better not. You better not.
Where does it end? How many that you can make in a relationship?
We'll have her in here every week.
Beth said to me, if she feels like having kids, then she'll end the marriage.
Right. Yeah, right.
That's what she said.
Yeah, right.
Well, that's easier said.
What do you mean, all right?
Don't let love blind you. Listen, what she's saying is because I know how you might be. I perceive you as being kind of like subtly controlling a little bit, and like in the sense that she's gonna say what she thinks you want to hear.
Right. Well, maybe so. But
let me tell him something. There are people who change their minds. That's one thing that can happen. She right now does not want to have children, and this is a fine relationship for her to be in. But there are also people who say, you know what, I want to be with this person so much, then I'll give up that dream because I want to be with them.
Well, she's the first one.
She told me last night she loves being with me.
Right.
As I was sitting there goofing on the Olympics.
Well, obviously she loves being with you. You love being with her, but she's still saying something that she thinks you want to hear.
That's not necessarily
come
the
on.
case.
This is so
King.
silly.
Just stop it.
You think
He
Jillian...
doesn't even know her. Why are we listening to him?
Let's say Beth and I broke up. You think Jillian Barbary would leave her husband for me? I think she would.
Listen to the way she's carrying
Yeah.
on.
I think if I called her and
I
said,
think
look...
that Grant is only safe as long as you're hooked up.
Yeah. Yeah, I really believe that. She told me she would have
she'd
sex
get
with me.
rid of that tattoo in a minute.
She came right up to me. She said, I'll have sex with you right now.
I think we do more for promoting her show, quite frankly.
Maybe.
We don't talk about her every day.
Right.
She lures us in.
Johnny Frado. Hey, Johnny.
Hey, what's up, Howard?
How you doing, bro?
I'm calling you to tell you I hate to agree with King of All Blacks, but I'm telling you, you're gonna have kids.
I'm not. I'm not like you, dude.
Johnny, did your
wife...
wife...
listen to me.
What?
I swear to fucking God, I swear, I did not have any intentions to have kids. Not the second time around.
Right.
Well, I got one and one in the oven.
Well, why?
But how did that happen, Johnny?
You know what, Robin? I don't know. I mean, you know...
You wear a rubber, you won't have kids.
Doesn't he know that if you have sex with a woman, she'll get pregnant?
What happened? Your wife started, like, browbeating you into it?
No, this wasn't nothing discussed. You know what happened? I'll tell you what happened. She snuck up on me with sex, with no rubbers, with no nothing. She snuck up on me.
Nah, you knew what you were doing.
Absolutely.
You wanted a kid.
You were barebacking it, and you knew what would happen.
Howard, never have I had sex and said, having a kid is the last thing that I think about. I'm a shallow man.
Yeah, but Johnny, you let it happen.
I did let it happen.
Yeah. So that's you. That ain't me.
But I'm telling you, but listen to what I'm saying to you. This girl is a rational girl. It's not the girl. Like Robin and I said the last time, it's the brain. It's the body.
No, Johnny, this was you making a decision to... Johnny, you made the decision to have the kid. You put it in her and you came.
Yeah, but I mean,
that ain't me.
I honestly didn't. I never once, while that was going on, did I think, oh, our kid's going to result from this. I know that's very retarded, but honestly, I never gave that a thought at the time.
But Johnny, just because you never gave it a thought doesn't mean you didn't do it. She didn't trick you.
Right, you wanted a kid.
Robin, I'm saying, if you
trust me, Johnny, if you didn't want a kid, if someone said to you, look, if you put your penis in this woman, your penis is going to fall off. You would wear a rubber every time.
No, but I'm saying to you, yeah, but
you knew what you were doing. In other words, if I put my penis in Beth without a rubber,
you're taking a chance.
Then I'm going, hey, okay, I want to have a kid. On some level, there's something in the back of my mind saying if that happened, that'd be a good thing.
She wants a kid, I'm telling you right now.
Well, you don't know this girl.
No, because see the thing with the animals, like I told you, a long time ago, we had a dog. There was a dog. Dog was the baby. Everything was fine. Dog was ask her where the dog is now. Dog's in Iowa.
The dog got shipped out?
Oh, the fucking dog. Oh, talk about and the motherfucker turned on me. Because he thought, she didn't want him no more. The dog was the baby. She bought clothes for the dog. The dog had little feeties and coats and sweaters and all kinds of stuff. And I thought, okay, this is perfect. We just keep dressing this dog up. It'll stay little. There's the play. All of a sudden, down the pike, here comes a baby. Now here comes another one.
Wow.
You know what I talk about every day? Baby names.
Yeah.
That's all we talk about. I'm Scott, Robin.
And you hate kids.
I do hate kids. That's the fucked up part of this whole deal.
I know. You're not even happy with your kids.
No, I'm not. No,
They've been a big disappointment to you.
I raised them bad. That's what the problem is. I raised them.
You're not a good father, right?
I'm a terrible father.
Right.
Well, I buy them a lot of shit and everything, but they want to talk to me and stuff like that.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I know. I'm in therapy. I had to learn how to talk to my kids.
Buy him someone to talk to.
Listening to all this.
I'll tell the little kid, go talk to Johnny. He's closer to your age. You know what I mean? You have a lot more time.
Poor Johnny.
He likes you. Why, Johnny's in the room now. They fight over Guitar Hero. I had to go in there yesterday and tell him, okay, both of you motherfuckers, shut that thing off. Yeah, play for Johnny's 29, he's 7.
29 and 7.
That's an age spread.
I'll tell you, Johnny, I don't know what...
And play Guitar Hero.
I don't know what you're doing with your life.
I'm trying to figure it. I'm trying to save your life right now.
Well, you are.
I'm telling you.
I'm not having kids.
Beth, I'm telling you, Beth is. You can see just from pictures of her how she is a very. I'm telling you, it's coming.
So then we shouldn't get married.
No,
but this is Johnny saying this.
I know. Johnny's ruining it.
Sure. Nail Jillian Barbary when she gets to the wedding, not before the wedding. Not after, before the wedding.
Right. All right, listen.
You get your revenge in advance.
Johnny, I got to move on, but thank you for the call.
You know, Howard, listening to this discussion, it makes me so grateful I'm gay.
You're not kidding. It eliminates a lot.
We can have sex and not have that anguish at all.
I have a gay friend who once said to me, he goes, oh, man, he goes, if I was heterosexual, things would be so much less complicated. I go, no, just the opposite.
Really?
Yeah.
There are no accidents in gay sex.
No. Anything goes. You'll be fine. No babies involved. It's the way God meant it to be.
Well, I don't know about
gay.
Babies would be at our choice.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. You can't accidentally do it.
No.
Will and Jason had a bachelor party over at Rick's Cabaret at on Thursday at noon. Yeah. They say Sal goes over there for lunch every day. Like he's like a regular at Rick's Cabaret.
That's where he has lunch?
Well, they said he's so regular there. Like when he walks in, he's like, like he'll walk up to her, go, hi, how'd your engagement party go?
Like he knows personal stuff about the girl.
Right, Gary? Didn't you tell me like when Sal walks into Rick's Cabaret,
They said he's like Norm from Cheers. Everybody knows him. And they said he walked up to a waitress and was asking her about her family vacation.
Hi, Sal.
He's her emotional friend.
You go, hi. Gary said, like, he left the bachelor party. Sal was still there. Like, how many hours did Sal clock in?
I didn't go to the bachelor party because I had my kids with me. So the bachelor party started a little bit after 12. I needed to call Sal. I called him at 6:20 on his cell phone. Nobody answered. I called him at home at 6:30. His wife answered. She said he was still at the bachelor party. And he called me back at 7:30. He goes, yeah, I just got on the train. So he'd been there for 7.5 hours. And I heard he told his wife the party started at 2, so he could squeak a few more hours out.
Let me ask you something. True. Where were the bachelors by 7?
They left at 4:30.
Well, dude, what do you do there for 7.5 hours at Rick's?
It's like anything else. When you're having fun, time just flies.
Right.
Yeah.
You didn't realize what time it was.
No, I thought it was like 4 o'clock. I had no clue.
Back in the old days, I used to do 7-8 hours at the strip club.
Did you really?
Sure. Right.
Isn't it wonderful?
Yeah.
Isn't it wonderful?
But yeah, I don't know what I've only been to Rick's about 3 times for lunch, and when I go there, I'm very personable. It's important to be nice to people.
And 3 times you know about a girl's family vacation?
What do you go in the back room or?
No, I don't do that.
You don't go in the back room.
Can't afford it.
Can't afford the back room.
No.
Yeah.
But it's a good time.
Do you have one girl that you're really into over there?
No.
You're into them all.
You don't have a Rick's wife?
No. When you're married, any girl is good.
Right. Lisa G is here. Lisa G from Howard 100 News.
What
Lisa.
a weekend.
Yeah. Lisa, what's going on?
Oh, I don't know where to start, Howard. There's so much stuff. You know, you talked about Jason and Will's bachelor party at Rick's Cabaret, but what you neglected to mention was that Ronnie the limo driver paid a dancer to give a lap dance to John Hine. Mm-hmm. Well, this dancer, Avalon, is now $20 richer without having to do the lap dance because John refused.
Yeah, John's like way into his wife and...
Yeah, no lap dance, no
masturbate. He takes his marriage seriously.
Yeah, he really does. And he's like, he never masturbates. He only has sex with her. I don't buy that.
You know, Tom used to say that, too. Remember Tom Chiasano gave up masturbation because he thought it affected his marriage?
You know, I think people are still afraid to admit they masturbate. And, you know, like...
You're telling me you think John Hine does it and doesn't say.
I know he does it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there's no, sometimes you just do it. And it's not because you don't love your wife, and it's not because you have a sexual
saying
problem.
He consciously does it and won't admit it.
Yeah, he's embarrassed to admit it. He doesn't want his wife to know. But I'm telling you, he masturbates. Not a lot. I mean, I jerk off, like, if Beth's out for the night and I got some porn. Like, I told you I watched Strap-on Sally the other night. And I'm not ashamed to admit it. And I had sex by myself.
I think one of the major influences you've had on society, without question, this is all you, as far in my head, and it's a positive because it's more honest, is being okay with admitting to masturbating, watching porn, like, the small penis thing. Like every guy, it's just liberating.
Politicians aren't doing it,
Well,
though.
the fuck politicians, but I'm saying
but can I
guys
tell you
in
something?
general. But it's right. It's odd now, since Howard became sort of a big star, that a guy isn't willing to admit that you masturbate, and John clearly is. I know a couple other guys who say, I never masturbate. How's it true? It can't be true.
John loves this show, and I would assume would only be honest.
Right.
Now, some guys don't want to tell their wives that, some guys don't want to admit it. Even all the years I was married, like, I'd come on the air and talk about jerking off, and then, even my wife would say to me, gee, did you really jerk off? And I'd go, no.
Oh, you wouldn't admit it at home.
I wouldn't admit it to her. And, like, and like, I decided now in my new relationship, I'm honest. I tell Beth, I beat off. I beat off.
Yeah.
I did. You were out, and I beat off to Strap-on Sally.
Creates an
You even admit that it's to Strap-on Sally.
And she goes, I want to see Strap-on Sally. And I said, no, because you're going to think I'm disgusting. I mean, really. Because I know she's going to be like, oh, those girls are so gross. Meanwhile, it's Carmen Levana and all these girls, and they're hot.
That's nice of her, because maybe she wants to watch it to see what turns you on.
We are shocked at what you think is hot.
I know. You guys don't get it. They just don't get it. But
Chicks hate when you're like a filthy broad.
Right.
Like
but everyone masturbates, and everyone has sexual needs.
John, get in here and defend yourself.
Hey, Robin,
What?
like, you masturbate now that Jimmy's not with you, right?
Well, I masturbated during.
You did? Even Lisa G masturbates, right, Lisa?
Not now.
No? Why?
I don't know. I think it's a phase I'm going through.
See, I don't believe that.
You're abstaining from pleasuring yourself.
And John, I believe that you turned down the dance, and that's great, but I do believe you masturbate, and I think you're embarrassed to admit it.
Why?
I don't know. Because you are. You don't want your wife to know.
So admit it.
Why?
You're embarrassed.
Because you don't want her to think you don't love her or something. Like it would be like almost like cheating on her.
Not at all.
Because you're thinking about other women.
Not at all.
There's no way you haven't relieved yourself at some point or another. Your wife's on the rag or something, and you just go, you know what? I got to jerk off.
I've got no reason to tell you otherwise. Like Artie was saying, especially on this show,
right?
The last thing you want to do is start lying about stuff like that.
I say you've done it.
Okay.
And I don't care. And I think you're sticking to it now, and very much like a John Edwards kind of thing.
Are you saying you never did?
No, I have, but not. I can't. What I said was I can't remember the last time that I have.
They do say, however, and John suffers from diabetes. Diabetes is supposed to affect a person's sex drive.
That is true.
So do you think your sex drive has been sort of quieted?
I think so. I think it definitely has had an effect.
Because I know with me, I'm constantly hard and constantly, having sex. I mean, I have to. If it's not with Beth, with myself. I mean, I need it.
Sometimes he just knocks himself down.
Yeah, I mean, I had sex with Beth yesterday morning, and then I was in the afternoon. I said, I want to take a nap. Maybe I should go jerk off. I mean, all of a sudden, I go, man, I'm 54 years old. This can't be right.
I'm actually annoyed by it. It's like one other chore you have to do because I know. Well, no, listen. You feel it coming on. You go, look, there's no broad around. You're not dating somebody. You're alone. It's a Tuesday night at about 10. You had your shrimp fried rice. And it's like, you know what?
You don't want to go out.
I know for a fact I am not going to be worth anything in a conversation. Until I jerk off.
And I know George Takei, as great as he is, as great as actor as he is, I know he has to do it too because Brad does not give him the amount of sex he would even like.
Well, that's right. But I was thinking, with age, it'll probably wane. But after hearing Ernest Borgnine, I know that ain't going to happen.
How old are you now?
Relief. I'm 71.
Yeah, and you're saying
you're
you're still
still doing
jerking
it.
off.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Wow.
Now, did
Well,
Brad
I mean, if
get
it's
upset?
just Sunday.
What? Sorry, George?
If it's only Sunday, you know.
Right.
There's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
How can you marry? Honestly, can I say something serious?
Yeah.
How can you marry Brad if? Now I'm just throwing this out there. He gives you sex one time a week. It's not like you guys are in a marriage where you're going to have children or anything like that.
Yeah.
So if there isn't any sex, what's the point in getting married?
There's dignity.
Yeah. No, I understand all the gay rights issue.
Right.
But
He's talking about the choice.
I'm saying, why are you even with Brad?
I love him.
You love him, but sex one day a week, I mean, that's just got to be miserable.
Well, you know, there's cuddling, too, in between. And you know, Brad is a good, decent, loving, caring guy. And he's a detail-oriented guy. He takes care of me.
But don't you feel like saying, Brad, don't,
What do you mean
don't bogart that cock?
Yeah. But what do you mean he takes care of you? Emotionally?
Well, you know, the first thing in the morning, he brings me a pot of green tea.
All
And
right.
he does.
You could get a houseboy to do
He's
that.
like a
every
geisha.
Yeah, you could get a houseboy to do that.
That's true.
But go ahead.
You know, it's different. You know, when you hire someone to do it, it's a hired person doing it as a job.
I got to admit, I would like if Beth brought me some tea. That would be nice.
But she's having sex with you.
That's right. So that makes up for a lot of other
More
bullshit.
regularly, yeah.
Right.
Well,
absolutely.
You know, and when you come to a point in life where you get used to a person, you know, there's.
But did you ever say to him, "Don't you want me more than one day a week"?
Well, we cuddle.
Yeah, but what, I mean, you got a big, thick, gay heart on.
It happens, and that's when I take a shower.
I know, but
Right, so you relieve yourself.
Yes, I
But,
do. In the shower.
it would be a
Marry
lot
your
nicer-
shower.
It'd be a lot nicer if Brad would do that.
Yeah, it would be. It would be. But
you don't see
those are the-
anything wrong with your relationship. Why are you bringing this
Well, wait
up?
a second. Have you ever sat down with Brad? I mean, in a serious way, and said, "Hey, Brad, I love you. I think we're really compatible. I love the pot of tea you bring me in the morning. But you know, I would really, really like it if we had more sex. I'm not saying it's going to drive us apart or anything because I love you, but do you think to please me, we could be together on Wednesday night too?"
You know, since you've introduced it, I will have that discussion with Brad.
Why have you never? Why have you
Howard
never?
always has to introduce it.
Why have you never? But why have you? Why do you think you've never done that? Are you afraid to do it?
No, I'm not afraid. I just kind of, you know, it's consideration for him. He's not interested in doing it, you know, during.
But what
during the
about
week.
like if you just said to him, "Hey, I really, really want more"?
Well, you know, he gets very tense and intensely involved with, you know, he's my manager and he takes care of the books and he takes care of the bookings.
Oh, so he's fucking you one way or the other. What you should do is you should sit down with him and say, "Listen, if you were doing this enough, I shouldn't even be able to sit down." Like the fact that I'm able to sit down without writhing in pain means we're not fucking enough.
What is your point, though? I don't understand.
Well, he's exhausted. You know,
Is he really?
Business is so exhausting.
You know how nervous he
There were a lot of
gets,
years between
you know.
Star Trek and Heroes. I
Yes,
mean, he
there-
couldn't be that exhausted.
It's a lot of cruises.
Oh no, there's a lot of Star
That's
Trek
true.
cruises and Star Trek conventions.
Oh, that is tired.
Last week was Las Vegas. Next
Right.
weekend's going to be Atlanta. You know.
Yes.
Do you two travel together?
I'm hosting a Beam Me Up
he does
buffet.
travel with me.
Yeah.
and he carries the heavier
Beam me
luggage.
up,
What'd you say?
I'm hosting on the promenade deck of the Star Trek cruise. I'm hosting the Beam Me Up buffet. The
Artie,
vaporized
can we invite you-
vegetables.
Do you ever put on?
invite you to the next Star Trek cruise.
I would love it. I would love it.
Do you ever try to seduce him, like by wearing a sexy outfit, or like like on a Wednesday night, put on something like
Just
a
like a
kimono?
policeman.
I don't. You know what I do is. On
This is
Sunday
Officer
mornings,
Zulu, bend over.
I do my workauut with the free weights. Take a shower.
Freeway.
And then I lean on the doorway and say, "Hey, big boy."
It's time.
Holy
Have some
shit.
fun.
Yeah. Every Sunday.
Every
you
Sunday.
you lean on the doorway and say, "Hey, big boy, you want to have some fun?"
I may have put on a different pose, but you know.
When did it start becoming only Sundays?
I guess about 5 or 6 years ago. I don't know what, it was just.
Do you think he's
more
masturbates?
relaxed? He's more relaxed on Sunday.
He likes coming on the Sabbath?
Do you think he masturbates?
I don't know.
Of course he does.
I don't think so.
Wait a
because
minute.
he's-
I thought he got upset with you the last time you mentioned that you do masturbate between.
Well, since he
sessions.
knows now, I can talk about it.
But he
And,
did get upset.
He did get upset, and as you said, Artie, it really is liberating to come on this show and talk about aspects of your life.
Well,
Because-
I got to tell you something. I think you need to sit down with Brad and just say, Brad, let's come clean with one another.
Yes, sir. I think
Here
we
we're
will.
about to get married, and we have sex on Sunday. And, okay, I love you for a lot of different reasons, but, my needs are much greater, and I really would like for you to consider having sex with me on Wednesday and Sunday.
Well,
and,
and you know what? Now that we've discussed it on the air, I think he will agree.
Well, Howard, some people are even putting that in their prenuptial agreements.
What,
that they
sex?
want a certain, like you can't renege on the sex after we get married.
Listen,
I still want it.
Brad, I've got an hour to kill before the Klingon hayride I'm hosting. And let's get down.
Right. Well, there you go. Do you ever consider waking up Brad with a blowjob? Like, seriously, like he's sleeping, and then, like, you just put your mouth on his penis, and then...
Wakey, wakey.
Yeah. Wakey, wakey.
They call that the hooker alarm clock in
Before
Vegas.
I got together with Brad, was one guy who used to wake me like that, and it was, that was wonderful, but he was not.
Right.
But
The sex was good.
Suddenly wake up in the in the morning and feeling that.
Wait, you almost passed out. Okay, get closer to the mic. Yes, and you would feel that.
Oh, you feel that. It's so wonderful. And then, the blood starts coursing, and
yeah.
What a great way to greet the day.
Well, maybe why not say to Brad, that used to really excite me.
I've discussed that. He says, I don't do that.
All right. Well, at least
He's got to be kind of romanced before he does. On Sunday mornings, I got to romance him.
Well,
He wants the whole build-up. He's not a quickie kind of guy.
I suggest some talking.
Yeah. Good idea.
Yeah.
I think I will.
Something's up there.
And he's listening. He's hearing this.
Yeah, you're a married couple, and it's time for you to really get that sex life going. And Lisa...
And then after Wednesday...
Yes.
Then we should have it more spontaneous.
Yes.
Between Wednesday
Yeah, right.
and-
That's what I would.
I mean, it's so regimented. You're not.
Yeah.
You're an artist. You need to.
Exactly.
You need to be spontaneous.
And that's the way I am.
Well, do
Right.
you think you're going to ruin this relationship, Howard?
Well,
That's
you want
right.
to know
We can
something?
blame it on him if it doesn't work out.
You want to know something? In a sense, I think that George has come to accept this as normal behavior, and he's not really
Well, he
pleased.
accepts it as Brad's behavior.
Yeah, and I think, there's nothing wrong with saying to Brad, I know this is your behavior, but why? And is there something I can do or we can talk about in a serious way, not a joke on the Howard Stern show, where we can really, be together and up our sex life. I mean, it's crazy for a guy. George is over in the shower jerking off 2-3 times a week, with the warm water when really he should be with Brad.
I mean, it's two guys. There's no chick there to say no to sex.
Right.
What's happening?
Well, Brad does say no often.
He must be like a chick then.
You mean you've started in with him on a Wednesday and he goes no.
Yeah, well, he says no. I'm tired. Oh
boy.
I've had.
Well,
to
maybe
deal
he's
with
not
this,
attracted to you.
Had to deal with that and this and that. No, I
He's
know
not
he's been
there
faithful.
mentally.
Maybe he's thinking about a young guy or something like this.
Is he thinking of a young version of you, like William Hung or something?
Hung. That's the part that you go for, huh?
Or the kid, yeah, right. Or the kid on Heroes. You think he doesn't want a younger George?
Oh, no, not Mossy.
If you're away on a
Mossy.
Sunday, let's say you're working on a Sunday.
Yeah.
And you come home Tuesday. Does that mean you have to wait till the following Sunday to have sex?
No. Well, as a matter of fact, that's the way he has turned out.
Wow.
Yes.
Why are you going along with this?
Well, if he's not there with me on some Star Trek convention.
Yeah, I mean, like, why on Sunday?
I do it in the shower.
Yeah, but I mean, why on Sunday? Is it okay?
Because Sunday's a day when he doesn't have to deal with email, telephone calls, and all these other...
that's bullshit.
That's what he tells me.
Yeah, well, he's full of it.
Have you ever been approached at a Star Trek event by a gay fan who wanted to bed you down?
I have.
Really?
I have taken advantage of it. This was before.
Really? Oh, you have taken advantage. Oh, that's
yes,
great. Good for
yes.
you.
And some interesting women, too. When I was,
and you were
still maintaining that facade.
Oh, so you had a lot of sex with women?
Not a lot.
Really?
But
Wow.
selective.
Right, some hot ones.
Nice.
And Lisa, I don't believe you're not pleasuring yourself, but that's your business.
Now, what did you're just going through a phase, you say?
Yeah, I think so. What's that?
You don't know what that noise is? You know. What's that?
Lisa, admit, how many times have you had me?
In your thoughts.
Yeah.
What do you think of when you do that? When you used to do that?
0.0.
When did this phase start?
I don't know. It's been a while. I think it's all part of not dating, just
Turning all that
saying.
aspect off of you, inside of you?
maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe I have. I don't know if I have done it intentionally, subconsciously. I don't know.
Robin, have you gone long stretches of time where you
Without
don't...
masturbating?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Right, why?
Why would I do that?
Do you believe Lisa when she says she's doing that?
I believe her. Why would she lie to us?
Well, shame.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Shame.
Yeah, shame. Just want anyone to know what she's up to.
Thank God Robin.
Plus, she puts her fingers in the cupcakes. No one wants to think of that.
Maybe she shouldn't.
Hey, Lisa,
masturbate.
some guy contacted me. His business is he does some sort of test where he can tell the germs on your hands.
Yeah.
He could swab your hand and know. And that's why you shouldn't put your hands in the cupcakes.
Yeah, I know. I saw something on TV that when you double dip,
Yeah.
it increases germs by like 1 million, if not even more.
Want me to swab your hands? I can have the guy come in and find out.
My thing was I just touched the cookie. I didn't touch the cupcake.
Doesn't matter. No one wants that.
Electricity.
All right. Anything else in the news there,
Yes,
Lisa,
big
besides you're
news.
not masturbating?
Well, you're not the only one getting married. Jason is getting ready for his upcoming wedding. He says that he's already started to take measures so that no one gets embarrassed for his wedding. He has told the DJ, do not give the microphone to Sal or Richard by any means. Don't let them get, how they pass around the mic?
Yeah.
And, you can sing or say something nice to the bride and groom. And also, there was a big debate about Jason's wedding. He has admitted that he's gone into debt for this. Well, his mother wanted shrimp and was relentless. Well, Jason finally put his foot down and said, I am not paying for shrimp. So the big news is his mother will be paying for it, and there will be shrimp.
You should do that with the whole wedding. I mean,
It's a little too late now,
He has
but-
no money.
To go into debt, that's just the opposite of what a wedding should represent.
Yeah, it's a shame. It really is. How much is your wedding going to cost, George? Have you figured that out yet?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty costly.
How much?
All the bills haven't come in yet.
What would you say, guesstimate?
I'd say over 60.
Over $60,000.
Are you splitting it?
Well, it's coming from the same pot.
Right.
Our mutual pot.
Oh, right, yeah. So you're splitting it. That's nice, though.
You guys have joint bank accounts?
Yes.
Oh. Oh, he should put out 2 days a week for that. You're the earner there.
Yeah.
Well, he's the one that, makes, smooths the way.
You got a prenup with him or what?
No, we don't.
Whoa.
We,
Whoa. Hold it.
We trust each other.
Wait a second.
Oh, my. Oh, I don't think Brad will approve of my being on the show getting advice from you.
I'm just being sensible here. This is not a bad... I don't know why prenups have to be a bad thing. Why can't people talk about their finances?
They should be mandatory, shouldn't they?
You know, you can't talk about your sex life and you can't talk about finances with this guy. It's like you're two strangers.
Well,
I mean, he brings you a pot of
talk about our
tea.
sex life.
How much are you going to pay him for a pot of tea? I mean, let's say shit hits the fan.
Well, he does manage my, affairs with great efficiency and precision.
And any good accountant could do that.
Well, that's true. And we do have an accountant in addition.
Right. So you're telling
oversee.
me if for some reason, legally, if this thing ends, and it could.
Anything's possible.
Right.
But I don't.
So you're going to give up half your fortune?
Well, I don't think it's going to end.
Well, what if it does? Paul McCartney said that too. I had him in here. He said, you know what? I love this woman. I believe in love.
Yeah.
And guess what? She hauled his ass right into court and fucking embarrassed the shit out of him.
Yeah, but Brad's not her. He's a different personality altogether.
She gave him sex more than Sundays, too.
Well, that's true, I guess. Well, maybe, I can... the wedding could be the basis for a bit more regularity.
Well, hold it. Now I'm talking about money. Why can't you sit down with Brad and say, look, I want to know financially where we're going to be at if this thing shit hits the fan. And I'm not comfortable giving you half of my money.
Maybe George is comfortable.
Is that the California...
law,
yes.
Yeah, it's
half. Half of everything you've worked for. Half of every fucking shitty Star Trek fan you had to sit there and fucking blow in order to make money. Every one of those fucking pancake
every cruise, every...
Yeah, every time you were trapped on that boat with all those nudniks.
I didn't see Brad at camera blocking every Thursday.
Hey, George, could you sign this for me? Young man, I can't hear you through your William Shatner mask.
Do you think I should have that discussion with him?
Oh, yes. What are you comfortable paying? Were you comfortable giving up?
So what? How do you?
Here's how you do it. I'll be you.
Yeah.
Brad, I'd like to sit down and talk about something.
Yes.
Now that we're getting married, this is a legal agreement. I want to work out a prenuptial agreement so that if anything should ever go wrong, not that I think it would, I understand what I'd have to pay you.
So do you negotiate some kind of percentage?
Well, you would sit down with a lawyer, and he would sit down with his lawyer, and you would say, here's what I'm comfortable. Do you have a problem with this?
Our lawyer is our mutual friend.
No, you get two separate lawyers.
That's a conflict of interest.
Something.
I see. So we can't get...
What would you feel comfortable with if you and Brad split up?
Right.
He's been your manager for a number of years. He's relied on you for his lifestyle and everything else. So what would you feel comfortable giving him if it didn't work out?
If it really didn't work out, and I don't think that's...
Well, yeah, we know it's not. It's going to work.
If it really didn't...
But if it didn't?
I love him enough to say I'll give him half.
There you go.
Wow.
Then you don't need a prenup.
I'll give him half.
That's love.
Well, you're not saying that with a lot of confidence. You were like, I'll give him half.
You're testing me.
You're not comfortable with half. Why don't you admit it? Why are you not admitting that?
I could give him...
20%?
The Arizona house, and I'll keep the L.A. house.
Okay, fair enough.
And, a reasonable splitting of...
50%?
Hey, well, he's got to maintain the house.
Who's going to get the Hummel collection?
If he was a manager of anyone else, let's say he got 20%, and okay, now he's your life partner, 30%, but 50%? I mean, honestly.
Howard's starting trouble.
No, I'm not. George, come on.
He'll see you as
why?
Would you like to negotiate for me?
Yeah. Bring him in here. Bring him in here.
Not on the air.
Oh, yeah. Bring him in here. I'll talk to him.
You're not going to get Howard on the phone off the air.
Right.
Are you getting married on a Sunday?
We're getting married on a Sunday.
All right, what are you going to say?
Sunday
Look,
afternoon.
You know, so you tell him you got to fuck me twice?
Wait a second. George. So, George, you're going to just go into this blindly and not have a business discussion with him about finances?
Well, we have not had that discussion. I just assumed
You were not going to have it, were you?
You don't think about
Yes, you
that,
did. You're
about-
lying now. You're lying to yourself, not to anyone else. You have thought about it.
No, I really have not, quite honestly.
You never sat down and said, oh, my God, if this thing doesn't work, I'm in a contract with this guy that I have to give him 50% of my assets.
You know, it's been working out well.
We know that.
Mutually for the last...
But gay couples break up just as much
I
as
know they do.
heterosexual
And we have
couples.
seen a number of these marriages already hit the rocks and break apart.
Well, but they're, we know some. And
you've got to protect yourself.
We're different people.
They were all different people, too.
All right, can I say
Well,
something?
yes.
I'm going to give you a worst-case scenario.
Yeah.
You get sick. And I don't mean the kind of sick like a cold sick. I mean you're sick. There are hospital bills or things like that.
Yeah.
You're not the George Takei, the vibrant guy.
Right.
Brad loves you. He's with you, this and that. But
I know he will be.
Yeah, but you know what? It turns out he starts fucking around with some other dude. Just behind your back because, he just needed sex and you're not available to him
Yes,
anymore.
like the John Edwards.
Right. And all of a sudden you find this out, you become incensed and say, I don't need this fucking aggravation. You and Brad break up. Now, on top of it, not only is he humiliated
It's hard for me to visualize that
Okay,
scenario.
but let's say it happens, and people are human, it can happen. Now you're writing them a check for 50% of your assets and giving them half of your homes. What are you doing?
And the new guy is fucking's in half of the home with him.
Right.
Well, it sounds like George would write that into the prenup
George?
anyway, that he's giving him the Arizona house.
Yeah, fine, George.